Drake.
The Drake, if you want the Drake.
Henry went, Dave.
Oh, darn.
Hey, we're streaming.
Yep.
We get our intro music?
Just
There
lost
we
my
are.
screen, Dave. You get it, Dave?
Oh, oh, yeah, forgot to stop share. Welcome everybody to a wonderful. Whoop! Who did we lose? Holy crap! We lost somebody. Zolt. He pulled a fast one on us.
Oh, jeez.
He disappeared like Akers. What the hell? Welcome everybody to Dueling Aces on this fine Wednesday as we pull off another fantasy football show. Almost a dirty dozen. We're expecting a few. We just lost Zolt. Don't know how, but I'm sure he's going to jump back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was going to say, don't see him popping in just yet. But we've got a couple of guests this evening. Sean and Big, Aaron from Socks and Sneakers. I don't know who else, if Jake was jumping in. I know I sent him an invite.
Nah, him and his wife had tonight off, so she was making him a special dinner.
Gotcha.
He said he'll chime in on the message board, though.
All right, fantastic. That'll work. And I know that we will be missing Shrods this evening as well, but we have the usual suspects.
I was hoping for a sing-along.
Karma's agent. Wow.
A rendition of last Wednesday, huh?
That's right.
I heard about it, but I didn't get to hear it because I was over by Big Daddy over there sitting.
Adam.
I got quite the voice.
And of course, my cohort from the Blast from the Past, the Demon, Doug. What's happening, sir?
What is going on? What's going on?
And Zol just pinged back. He's like, he'll try to get back in.
I just lost internet. Oh, yeah, that's definitely pulling an Akers.
Yep. And Akers will be catching up with us after he's done with the softball practice. And Burrich says he's running a little behind. So I told him, run faster.
Yeah,
in the
like that's
meantime
going to
here
happen.
on tonight's show, we've also got Sean and Big also doing a live draft.
Yeah.
As we were discussing, this is big time fantasy football week. If you caught up with us last week during the Steel 38 episode, we were doing our combination of, I guess, the MI-Aces, the O-Nuts, and a little bit of Redline, all mixed in as we did the Dueling Aces draft last week, which unfortunately, for some weird reason, Facebook happened to just make it go poof. So if you missed it live, unfortunately, I didn't get the record going and we missed out. So hopefully we'll be able to re-emphasize a lot of league breakdown and options.
Yeah, and also highlights, like some dumb shit trying to pick a fight with me.
Gosh.
Tiny little fella.
That was still strange, trust me.
He was trying to get punched by anybody. He came over and asked Big Daddy and me to punch him.
He almost got his wish.
And needless
Adam
to say,
said, if you don't get out of my face, you will get it.
Good job. I stood up and took off my glasses, and all of a sudden I got hands on me from two different sides going, don't do it.
Nope, don't do it. Besides, if you would have walked out from behind the table, you probably would have kicked the power cord and you would have lost us anyway.
So did you used to be a boxer?
What's that?
Did you used to be a boxer?
No, but I have some training.
Oh,
okay.
I know all about it.
The way you kind of stepped up and kind of already squared up, I'm going, oh, maybe he had some type of boxing history.
I I highly recommend not stepping up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely don't want to. Definitely don't.
The only person who ever stepped up to me to challenge where I went, oh no, was a friend of mine named Jeff, and he was Special Forces Air Force paratrooper, and yeah, I said, do you want my? He asked me if I wanted to step in the ring. I said, do you just want to take my wallet now and call it a day? Because I'm not going to get my ass kicked by you.
So what was the fight over?
At the bar?
Yeah, whatever. Who was the draft argument or what?
No,
No, it was some random guy.
We just we're just sitting there, and we hadn't even started. Really, we just started the show, or we hadn't even started the show, and somebody walks up and says, "Hey, this guy wants you to punch him in the face." And I never, when someone challenges you at a bar, you never stay seated. That's just, you're a sucker punch away. So I immediately jumped up and took my glasses off because I don't want to get hit with glasses on, and started stepping forward. And George and Ryan grabbed a hold of me.
They had their eye on him too.
So
he was definitely drunk. He was toasted.
Oh
yeah, he ended up passed out in front of our car at the end of the night.
Yeah, he was leaning up. He was literally sleeping on the ground up against the cement wall of the building.
In a hole.
Oh, Jesus.
In a grave, it looked like a partially dug.
So if you would have punched him, I think he would have already been asleep right there for the night. We would have had to walk over him anytime.
Yeah.
He wouldn't
pop him up in a corner. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have punched. Walk over him.
First of all, I wouldn't have punched.
Anyhow.
First of all, I wouldn't have punched him in the face. I'd have punched him in the neck, and that would have been the end of the whole fight, anyways.
Go right for that throw punch.
So how's that?
Would you guys take it?
Yep. Who you taking?
We're waiting for our pick again.
We took Sanders in the second round.
Barry?
No, Miles.
Yeah.
Who'd you get in the first round?
We took Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Ooh.
Hey, did you guys see that Fournette is being cornered heavily by the Buccaneers right now?
I did see that.
No, that's because
the few other teams. I'm watching.
Yeah, the few other teams turned around and said they were not interested.
Yeah.
New England is interested though. Right now it's New England and Tampa Bay are the two front runners.
Good. Two running backs committees that I couldn't give a rat's ass about, so he can go in there and just screw those up too.
Suds Clint said smart hit them right in the throat. He goes, smart hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's also a WWE move when they mess up. Right. Yeah. Good night.
Ends the conversation quick.
Absolutely.
He wouldn't have remembered anything by the next morning anyhow. He would have been out.
That's a pick and breed.
I could have finished the hole he was in.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to get him up while I was out there, and they couldn't get his ass up. I could have just finished filling in the hole.
Yeah.
He was
already out anyhow. You just made him out even longer.
Yep. Dumbass.
What do you guys think of the possibility of Njoku for Malik Hooker?
Is that just people talking, or is there any legs to that?
There's links to it that
I didn't see anything concrete yet.
Nothing concrete yet, but they were saying that Indy's very interested for the fact that Jack Doyle had a little bit of a neck injury. He was back to practice, but they don't have a backup tight end, and they need a backup tight end. And they were possibly going to trade Malik Hooker straight up for Njoku.
I mean, we need the help defensively. I'd do it. And Njoku's, goodbye.
Yeah.
That's
Didn't Malik Hooker play with Denzel Ward in that secondary?
Yes.
One year, I believe.
Yes.
Wallencheck says Philly cheesesteak. So what? Philly Fournette to Philly? Or is he just talking about probably talking about Miles Sanders? Jake says, just remember to take Teddy Bridgewater over Tom Brady, just like our draft last week.
Oh my God! Somebody actually did that?
He's a rookie.
He's a rookie, and he took Teddy Bridgewater in the 5th round after he drafted Drew Brees in the 4th round.
Holy
Oh my.
That's
And
what
you
everybody's
guys-
reaction was when that happened.
This is why he's in the league.
Free money.
Yeah, that's right.
We told Sean
Wow.
he should make his team name Donation.
That's
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey,
Or
Aaron.
team donation.
Aaron,
Yeah.
who got the best rating on their draft in that league?
No, here we go.
You
Oh,
did.
we all know who got the worst. That was David.
It was C-. We all know. Good thing we got wide angle lenses on this for Sean's head.
Who got the A plus, David? Who got the A
Yeah.
plus?
You did.
I did.
Hey, I was sitting there at number 4. 4 or 5 I was sitting at with a B plus, I believe.
But
B or
they
B
also
plus.
gave the guy that took Teddy Bridgewater in the 5th a B- or a B, I believe.
Oh my God.
They
Really?
don't put a lot of stock in their rating system.
Really?
Yeah, they gave him, I think, a B- somehow. I'm not sure.
Mr. Burge, Mr. Akers.
He adopted a team that had really good
Fuck
keepers.
you, Birch.
I think that helped.
Hey, David. That's because in today's society, we're not allowed to give D's and F's anymore. So they gave you a C. A B minus is really a D.
Yeah, that's true. I got my participation trophy.
Yes, you
Thanks.
did.
That's what I was just about to say.
Got my
They gave you that
participation
see this
trophy.
participation trophy.
But you know what, Sean? There's always one person that makes it to the playoffs, and they were one of the worst pickers. And somehow they make it by luck. I don't know what it is, but it happens every year.
So
That's
you-
called Mike
so you-
Akers right there.
So you think they're
Birch
going
is in there
huh?
too. Okay.
Oh man.
Hi, how you doing, Doug?
Hey, fuck you, Birch.
Hey, what the hell?
Hey,
No, it's F.U. Akers, not
No,
F.U.
three-
Burridge.
3 times at the draft, he fucked me up.
Hey, all I know is I had my singing partner Suds with me. Everything.
I know. I was looking up songs, working on our song list for tonight.
I didn't get to hear the rendition. That's the bad thing.
Oh, we can do it. Oh, wait. Which song we doing?
all night long.
Adam Wissinger jumps
Oh,
in
no.
and says, by the way, suck it, Suds, and fuck off Akers. So that
Yeah, fuck you, Akers, you a-hole.
gets it out of the way.
Yeah, fuck you,
Let's
Akers.
see if I can make it through this hole.
Yeah, Clint says, by the way, about Njoku, he says, I don't care. His Butterfingers bum ass is gone. Trade him for a 7th round pick. He doesn't care.
I'd trade him for a box of used condoms.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Well, Wellencheck says,
Yuck.
Wellencheck says, I'm sick of looking at all these Clowns fans.
That's because Pittsburgh sucks, Dave.
I'm in rare form tonight.
Yeah.
We can tell. A used box of condoms, that's pretty bad. That's
Yeah.
probably the worst thing you could get in a trade. Unless you go with used tampons. I mean, that's about the only other thing.
That and herpes.
Yeah.
At this point, I would rather take the herpes.
We got
Funny
shot-
part is it's not even 8:30 yet.
Not even close.
Where's your beer?
Oh, this
Okay.
is gonna be fucked
Don't
up.
you worry.
And Mr. Burrich, your cup has made its way back to your home abode.
I saw it. I saw when I pulled in from work today. Thank you.
Just a heads up, Sean and Big Dog here are actually doing a live draft while they are on the show.
So George,
Yes.
there's a pick in front of us, and then we're probably going receiver. So once he picks, I'll let you know what receivers are available here.
Oh, we're probably figuring what this is round 4?
3.
Three?
Pick
Round
third
3,
round.
that should be Cooper Cup, Amari Cooper,
DK Metcalf,
BK Metcalf.
Hopkins, Thielen,
Thielen, McLaurin, Galladay.
Lane.
Actually-
Cooper.
Thielen went. We got Evans, Galladay, DJ Moore, Robinson, Juju, Amari.
Evans.
Yeah,
Evans.
Evans.
Oh, the
I
pick is
say
in.
Thielen. I say Thielen because
What do you think, Dave?
I don't torn between Evans and Galladay more than anything.
Well, Evans.
If you're going to go
Yeah,
Galladay,
dude.
you have to be really strong with Stafford. That's the only thing when you take Galladay. You have to
Right.
be
Yeah, it's
strong.
boom or
with-
bust.
yeah,
Boom or bust.
I mean, that's the challenge with that. And that's
My
what I
question
would
with
have a chance to
Evans
take
is-
Galladay. And my challenge was I don't think Stanford. I don't think
Wait a
Stanford's going to be
minute,
strong
that's-
this year.
Does Galladay or Evans play special teams? I don't think either one does.
No.
No, not
So it
anymore.
doesn't matter.
Evans finally has a quarterback.
Let's
We're
take
going that
Evans,
route.
Dave.
Juju does still, doesn't he?
Let's pull the Tom Brady trigger there and do a little Evans. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Call me
Zolt-
crazy, but I'm
Zolt,
thinking.
are you remote?
I'm thinking Godwin
There it is.
is actually going to put up
There
more
we
points
go.
than Evans.
That's going to be a tough one, man.
It's going to be close. They're going to be about equal. 800. 800 to 1100 apiece.
Galladay takes a game or two off, doesn't he?
Well, what if we take Ridley on the turn here?
The Lions take a game
Real
or
good
two
on the
off.
turn.
Ooh.
Hey, Zolt,
I like
Yo.
Ridley.
doesn't Galladay like take a game or two off here and there?
Hey, Sean, is Cup gone already?
In his defense, the
No.
Detroit Lions take one or two games off.
Well,
Cup is
true.
still
you know that.
You might want to
Not
take Cooper
counting the bye
Cup on
week.
that turnaround.
We take
I don't
Thielen
know.
on a
I love
turnaround.
Ridley. I love some Ridley, but I don't know.
Really, we could get Beckham Jr. I know it's a homer pick, but I guess I go
Hey, I
Ridley
like,
ahead of
I
him.
like Cup.
Better offense.
Hey, Zolt, I think your third hand is showing again. Are you remote?
Yes, he is.
No, I mean, what makes you say that?
Well, asking for a
That's what my
friend.
papers were, and I bet you got away.
Yeah, I see. I think Galladay always takes a game or two off here and there. Where Evans, I don't. With
Well, it goes back-
Brady now, he's never going to take a day off. Game off. Now.
I mean,
It
you made a
goes
good
back and
point
forth.
with Godwin.
They had their eye on him too.
Galladay just went.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hi, Mary.
you can't argue Galladay there either. That's the thing.
Amari Cooper.
One week it's Galladay, the other week it's Marvin Jones, and then back to Galladay again.
Yeah. It's a
Herman
roller
Miller,
coaster.
And then
Man, it hasn't been Marvin Jones in 3 years.
That's not true, Suds. Marvin Jones
He put
had
up some
like,
numbers. He put up some numbers last year in some games.
he had over 900 yards receiving last year. Marvin
Yeah.
Jones did.
Aaron, Dave wants to know what jersey you are wearing.
I'm not wearing a jersey at all. I'm wearing a t-shirt.
No jersey, Dave. Sorry. One of the 200 plus are not being sported tonight. Mary, good evening to you. What's up, Coach B? How you doing?
Who the hell took Gurley this early in the draft?
I think I did.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I took him 4th or 5th round because there was no other running backs left.
But this
This
is
is
like
third-
this
this is
is
third
like
round.
the
There's a lot of
beginning.
running backs left.
Yeah, this is in the 4th in a 10-team league.
That's what we did. Our
He was
Wednesday night league.
He was taken Saturday, 3rd pick by Akers.
What about me on our?
They could have taken a lot of guys there.
That board has been utterly destroyed by the misses
We
already.
still got Robinson and Juju out there too.
Robinson, Juju, and Ridley are probably the
Cup's already gone.
No, Cups and Woods is there.
which way you want to
AJ
go.
Brown went above them. This guy's a moron. What do you want to do, Dave?
I
You
still
want
have my
Robinson,
list.
Juju, or Ridley?
Wow.
Robinson, Juju, or Ridley.
I wouldn't say
I don't
Juju
think-
because,
I'd say Juju or Cooper Cup.
yeah,
I like Cooper
I
Cup. That guy gets around 90-some catches a year.
I like Woods better than Cup though.
Before
I
when I
would say
tell you,
Robinson.
before I tell you where I took
I like
Gurley, wouldn't it
Robinson,
be great
too.
if all of a sudden Akers got pulled over?
Robinson and Foles is the quarterback.
That
Yeah,
hey,
mean,
we
but
can
that'd be
record
funny.
it and tell everybody what it's like to be on live.
What do you
Why
think,
am I
Dave?
pulled over?
What do
What
you got
about
to
Terry
pick?
McLaurin?
I
What do
say
you have
we
to
go
pick from?
Robinson or Ridley. Sean, which one do you want to go?
I'd go Ridley over Robinson because you
I
don't know
love
about
Ridley,
Chicago's
but-
quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Ridley fan, but that's up to you.
If it's Nick Foles, you pull the Robinson
You saw a
trigger
sign.
immediately.
I'd
But if
say Ridley
it's
over
Trubisky,
Robinson.
no.
He
Well, the
did
good
it.
thing with
He
Robinson,
pulled Ridley.
he did well last year with Trubisky and Nagy's crap offense that he runs in Chicago. So that was a close one. But Ridley, I mean, Matt Ryan, that Atlanta offense,
I like upside.
yeah.
Sean, I took Gurley in the 5th round.
Fifth.
Yeah.
I just don't think Gurley should be going before like Robinson and some of those guys. That's all.
Hey,
Well,
Marvin
another
Jones.
good running
it
back.
actually depends on your scoring system.
Yeah,
Very true.
it's just It's a
Marvin
standard
Jones has
ESPN league.
If your running back can get you 774.69 points,
Did you find it?
like George.
In one game.
And he actually has knees that work.
Hey, we were talking about Marvin Jones. He has
Oh, you already filled it.
52 receptions.
Oh.
Adam says, so can we use
Spit it
Zipper
out, Suds.
trying to come up with things for each guy? LOL. No hard feelings, Zolt. I'm like, Zolt's already practically zipped half the time. We got to unzip him.
Wait,
No
what?
worries.
We're not after hours.
Not yet.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Mary's laughing her ass off on
Eh,
that.
She's always laughing.
Yeah, but yeah, she's really laughing. So you guys pull the trigger on Ridley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
If you want to,
Now the Brady Bunch went.
that's how much I think it comes out of your paycheck.
Yeah. Suds was in the
Wait
middle
a
of
minute,
telling
well,
us
what
how
the
bad
hell is-
Marvin
what the hell am
Jones
I
is,
hearing
and then
here?
he just vanished.
I checked at the meeting. We have a meeting in 2 weeks.
That's why I said he was in the middle of a sentence and he just couldn't get it out.
Unlock the car.
I was like, all right, that was weird. And of course, Chris is at home going, what did I just do?
Right.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fucking
What did
bad.
Hi
you do?
there, sugar titties.
Wow.
Oh, and he froze.
And he froze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
Let's
is
switch
gonna be
sides
one of
here.
them nights because I've already had 2 messages
Yep,
telling
yep.
me that my internet connection is unstable. So we'll see how this goes.
Jesus.
But at least
Oh.
Doug is staying through the whole show for now.
Adam's coming up with some good ones here. Beers up, Burrich. There we go. He's coming up with nicknames for everybody. Beers up, Burrich.
Zip's video.
Don't threat-
doing
hey,
some
don't-
funny stuff there.
Don't threaten me with a beer.
Yeah, you'll down it. That's why.
There, now it's back.
Hold on.
As a matter of fact, I think it's time for me to go get a beer.
Hold on, Sean. Here you go. Look it. So don't worry. Don't
Pour it. Pour it for me, would you?
Now that would be impressive.
Would that not?
Right.
That would be impressive. We just hear the pouring all of a sudden. It's like, hey, look, Sean's got a full glass.
I'm gonna go get my can. I'll raise it up just high enough you can't see it, and as he tilts his, I'll pour it in.
That's fine.
That's awesome. That is too damn cool. What can we say?
So did you guys pull the trigger on Ridley? Is that who you took?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's heading, we're waiting to get our pick in the 5th. A lot of guys out there. It's a 10-team league. I've never done 10 teams. It's kind of weird.
That's the only leagues I've ever done. Has been 10 teams.
I was gonna say we've
You know,
only
I've always
forgot
done
to drink.
12.
pretty much done 10.
10, yeah.
That's why this weekend is a 12-man, and it's like, whoo, it's
Oh, man.
tricky. It's been
Yeah,
a
we
while
do-
since I've held 12.
We do 12-man keeper league, so you go pretty deep.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ah, you
just
ain't.
teed up.
You.
It just, you know,
That's it.
What are you guys going with this round now?
I'm out of here.
I
You
don't
use
know.
my line. I'm out.
See what's there when we get closer. Probably a running back. I don't know. We'll see. Depends what's there.
Well, you've already got 2 running
Okay.
backs.
I couldn't stay
Yeah,
there.
we already picked up 2 running backs, 2 receivers.
Yeah, we got Edwards, Hilaire, Sanders, Evans, and Ridley.
So we'll see. Unless there's a tight end down there like Kelsey
And,
or something.
and
I don't
since
know.
we picked Odell, Juju, Robinson, Cortland Sutton, and Robert Woods went.
Yeah, there's a wide receiver run now. So
Hey, Cup falls back to you. That's a nice plethora of Cup, Ridley, and Evans. That's a nice duo. Triple threat there.
I'm
Yeah.
beginning to
How
think
many
if-
do you start?
I never recommend taking a Cleveland Brown, but Landry is not a bad idea.
See, I
Yeah,
sold
you-
you on that last week, didn't I, Suds?
This is
I think I have Landry on one of my teams.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
it's
another guy.
It's
Go
two
ahead, I'm
running
sorry.
backs, 3 receivers, a tight end, and a flex. With what quarterback and a
Flex with what?
Oh, that's
Another
right.
guy you might slip down a little bit is John
Chris
Brown
Carter?
from Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Buffalo's primed for a really, really good season this year.
Yes, they are.
Mike,
You get your
Ray.
ass whooped in the first game. You guys
Maybe
gonna
we'll
be
take
pissed.
some Zach Ertz, Dave.
Ooh.
Not.
Adam, actually,
McLaren will be there. Metcalf will be there.
I was
Abby, you wanna say
awaiting
hi?
emails.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
I'm
So,
going to get a beer.
The results
All-
for Saturday's draft will be inputted soon. I was waiting on emails from a couple of the guys so that I could get the team owners correct. So when I went to go do it, I was like, uh-oh, that created a small problem. So Adam, they'll be up at least by tomorrow morning. Keeping fingers crossed.
Have you guys considered Hollywood Brown?
Yeah, later in the draft. Even though he is a Raven, but yeah.
17th round.
Yeah.
Mike Valance says, no, he'll take Chubb and Landry all day. Well, I'm sure Chubb's already been off the board, though, too.
Landry is a perennial 1,000-yard and 7-8 touchdowns a year. That's a given. I mean, yeah, he had a couple seasons where it was 992 and 998 or something. You know,
But he's always right there. Yeah.
he's right there. Hey, there you go.
Birch, there you go. Birch, you need a refill.
Oh, hold on.
I just hope Landry's fully healthy. That's my concern with
Right?
Well, Adam Wessinger just popped in some sobering news. Mets legend Tom Seaver has passed away at the age of 7.
Yeah, he was not doing good for the last couple months.
So may he rest in peace.
Yep.
A lot of people passing away, movie stars and sports players and everything else.
They always come in threes. Seems like.
Seems like
Oh
it.
heck, there's been more than sets of
I was gonna
threes.
say,
I was just
or
thinking,
6s or 9s or 12s.
right?
19.
Akers, I thought you were at home. Where the heck are you on the way to now?
I said, apparently she wanted a drink. I walked in the door and she's like,
no.
where's my drink? And I go, I didn't get no text message. That's okay. I'll go get a drink. That's fine. So I'm
Oh,
not waiting.
WWE, The Rock. The Rock has COVID-19 and so does the rest of his family.
Ooh.
And they were isolated heavily. Really?
Yeah.
And because Heaton Run kept posting about how heavily isolated they were.
It says that
It just
he
does show
announced.
you that it can go anywhere.
It says that he and his family tested positive for COVID-19, but are no longer contagious.
Huh. So who else has already gone, Sean and Dave?
Well, I was hoping Andrews would come back around to us, but that's probably going to go next. But it looks like since Woods, we also lost Carson, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Lockett, Drew Brees, and Melvin Gordon.
How about Hunter Henry as a tight end?
I think it's too early to take him right
you
now.
can get him later.
We're still in the
He's
fifth.
injury prone.
We're still in the fifth, so we'll
when
take
he-
either a receiver or a running back because we
I'm
got
sorry.
a flex.
I forgot you guys were in the fifth. Sorry about that.
Andrews
Who's left?
still there?
Who's left for running backs?
Connor,
Bell.
Taylor, Singletary, Swift, Akers, Kareem.
I think you should go with a receiver then because it sounds like the wide receivers have a little bit more depth right now on the board.
Well, they
But you
Go
get
with-
wide receivers later in the draft that can help you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I would go.
Running backs are getting thin. You want to grab one like
James Conner just
Yep.
went.
Or do
Zach
what Durkin
Ertz and
does.
James
Take a
Conner
kicker.
just went.
Adam is just all over Akers here. He says, "Oh, such a good bitch, Akers."
We're the next pick, Dave.
Yeah, we can take.
Lindsey, Melvin Gordon is not going to be the starter. He's not adjusting well to the height.
Dave, what do you think about taking Andrews if they don't take him?
What, Mark Andrews, tight end?
He's still there.
yeah, fifth round. That's
Be hard to pass up on him.
He's done it.
If
He's
he's
done it
there,
now,
take
isn't
him,
he?
David.
I'd say we
No.
take him.
No, he's still at Baltimore. That's the other guy they traded. Hurst they traded.
Hurst is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We'll grab a running back when we on the turn into the sixth.
He's still there. They just took Le'Veon Bell over him.
Jesus.
Wow.
Good.
Take Andrews, take him.
Andrews is ours.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Adam, I completely agree with you. He says Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor is going to surprise people this year.
Yeah.
I like
He
Jonathan.
will.
I don't know, man. Every time someone comes out of Wisconsin, a big running back comes out of Wisconsin, they can't run worth shit.
They
I
were
mean,
talking about the
Dane-
circles and stuff.
Ron Dane was the last one. I mean, they've had a couple in between now, and they haven't done anything. I don't know.
But again, hold up, Birch. Sean will admit this. Dave has been talking up the Colts offensive line in every draft.
I have.
No, wait.
Best in the business. End of story.
I agree with him on that. The last couple of years, Indy has had the best, one of the best, top 5, I would say, at least a top 10 offensive line in the league. So I would not disagree with that one bit. But you also have Marlon Mack, you have Taylor, you have who's the other guy?
Fine.
Hines is still a running back there too.
And they said last year before the season even started, and why they were like, well, Luck is retiring. It's like, wait a minute, you just bypassed the perfect opportunity to try to make a Super Bowl run behind one of the best offensive line in years, and he just walked away.
I think he'll be back at some point, though.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think he'll come out of retirement.
Luck?
But
Yes.
my thing is with the running backs in Indy, you can't. You got 3 decent running backs. You're gonna split all the carries with them? I mean,
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, it sure as hell looked last year like Marlon Mack fell out of favor pretty damn hard.
why? Because he was hurt 1-2 games. He had a concussion.
That and a
when
hamstring
he-
injury.
Well,
Yeah. And when he came back, they didn't exactly use him a whole hell of a lot.
Who was
What do
there?
you want to do? Come up
Hines?
here,
Was it
Tom.
Hines more than anything?
Naheem Hines.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I don't-
the
I
other
don't know.
one.
I think Marlon Mack is.
DK Metcalf went. Taylor's still there, Dave. You going to take Taylor?
Metcalf
You
was
want Taylor or Akers? Pick one.
Don't pick
Yeah.
Akers. We don't like name.
Akers.
Akers.
Who's wanting Akers?
Akers.
Akers is starting running back.
Don't pick Akers. You won't like him.
You
He's
know,
wearing the
Cam
number 23.
Akers is starting for sure, though. I mean, is Jonathan Taylor starting for sure?
No.
No.
No, he won't start out of the gate. It'll be Mac and it'll
Did
be
you
a
say
committee
Singletary was still left?
No, he's gone.
Okay, all right.
It's
So what's the top 3 running backs out there? Akers,
No,
Taylor, and who
yeah.
else?
Akers based on
Taylor,
Garrett.
Swift, and Akers are the top 3 running backs, and the top 3 receivers are Hilton, McLaren, Chark, Parker, AJ,
Shark.
Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah. Don't let George
McLaren.
answer that. He'll say shark.
I almost think we got to go for a 3rd running back.
I do. We do.
Is Lindsey still there?
I'm telling you, Philip
Philip
Lindsay, because
Lindsay.
Melvin Gordon
Yes,
is not Melvin Gordon is not adjusting well to the
Mark Green didn't
Mile
start.
High.
Yeah.
I actually took
Lindsey.
Lindsey in the 11th round on our last
Yeah.
Wednesday. So I think Lindsey, might be able to get him another.
Lindsey-
I don't
Lindsey's
care,
a good
Dave.
flex.
Couple rounds down.
Yeah.
Dave, Cam's starting, but I don't care if you like Taylor. I don't care because
AP.
really it's flex.
So hold up.
No, you,
You
can't
said
take AP
there was
that early.
Akers, Taylor, then who?
Akers, Taylor, and
Swift.
Swift, but I don't want Swift.
What about Eckler? Is he already gone?
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So,
How about
He's
Keenan
gone
Allen?
before Swift.
Out of
Keenan
those
Allen went.
three,
That was taken the
out of those
pick
3,
after
I like
us.
Swift or I like Taylor or Swift better.
Russell Wilson went before us, Dave.
Russell Wilson. Huh?
Yeah,
Can't
so-
Russell Wilson.
So do you want to go running back? You want to go Taylor or Akers? Pick it.
I like
Oh,
Swift better than Akers.
The way this is going, we could almost. There's going to be some running backs. Let's go.
You can go. I don't really care. You can go receiver if you want a TY or Chark or McLaren.
If I want receiver, I think.
Don't let
it'd be
George answer
McLaren.
that.
He's
I
out.
know.
I mean, you want
Well,
McLaren?
I
Take
think
him.
we go running back.
We have
McLaren-
We can go back to 1989.
What's
We
wrong
could
with
get-
Shark?
We can get a running back on the
I
flip,
like
Dave.
McLaren better than Chark. There's nothing wrong with him.
We can still get a running back on the flip, Dave. Go ahead and take that receiver you want and lock our receiving core up if you want it.
Well, let's double check that.
Just don't go quarterback yet.
Yeah, Yeah, there's so many receivers going to be available to us because the way these guys are drafting.
Did Landry get taken yet?
Yeah.
Let's grab the running back.
He was the last pick in the 5th round.
Oh.
Well, you got 50 seconds, Junior. What do you want to do?
I'm debating between Taylor and Akers. Akers is splitting with one guy, and Taylor's got 3 guys. So
I think Akers is going to be the starter, so I would.
Akers is
I
starter.
would go with Akers.
Yeah.
I hate
Akers,
to say
shut
it,
up about
I hate to-
Akers.
Hey, look at
I
that.
know.
See that? Ryan's finally making the right choice.
Don, I think I'm leaning Akers because of.
Don't make me touch that line with a 10-foot.
You know I like Akers, so it don't matter to me.
Let's go
I'd say
Akers.
take Akers over Taylor.
He
Just
did.
want Akers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're good at
Akers is
running
gonna
back
be the
now,
known
Dave.
starter. Yeah. Akers is going to be the known starter between those 2 names. You have to go with that.
I agree with Doug.
Yeah.
We're
You
good
guys
at running back now, Dave.
Have you guys pulled
Yeah,
your
we're
tight
good for a
end
little
yet?
bit.
Yeah, they got Andrews, I think, didn't you?
Andrews at tight end, yeah.
Now we should go back and take around to the receivers again.
Yeah, we'll hit probably receiver and QB.
Oh,
or
your
receiver,
defense and
receiver.
kickers whenever they steal them.
Mike Valan says be on the lookout for Zach Moss in Buffalo too.
Yeah, I got him in a
Secondary
couple
seems
leagues
to be on
already.
decline.
Or as in Dave likes Armstead. Sean and Dave both liked him since Fournette's gone.
I'm still not.
I don't
Hey.
like
What they
Armstead.
do. They like that.
I
run
traded-
wait a minute.
too.
I traded Armstead to Dave.
Hey, that guy's 250 pounds and runs a 4.45. That's a big guy for run with agility like that.
Yeah,
Speaking
but
of Fournette.
Fournette's a big guy too. But what's two
I was going to
yards in a
say,
cloud of
is
dust?
Leonard Fournette still out there?
Speaking of
I'm
Fournette,
sure he is. That's good. Let me peek at the board. No, I bet he.
But you figure
'Cause they're
Fournette
just
rushed
good.
for over 1,100 yards and almost a little over 600 receiving last year too.
telling
So,
you
I mean,
right now,
That's not
guy-
bad.
the guy who predicted that Andy Dalton was going to go to Dallas, Leonard Fournette is going to go to Tampa Bay. I'm telling you right now.
Tampa Bay's the heavy
Oh,
favorite
that's-
right now.
I said this
It came
this
up on
morning.
the table just a while ago that Belichick was talking to him.
But you got 2 running backs up there already. You got Sonny Michel and
Hey,
James
yeah.
White.
Another
Oh, you
race
got more
is
than that. You got
nothing.
James White, Rex Burkhead.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of plethora of running
Yeah.
backs in
They're
New England.
they're not running backs. They're slot backs.
Telling you right now.
Damian Harris.
If Tampa Bay got Fournette, that would be a
Yep.
very, very,
That's going to be a
very.
deadly team.
I
Very
was just,
deadly
I
team.
was,
Yep.
that was. Hey, I got a big frog out of my back patio. Hey, anyways, sorry, I'm like a dog. Hey, no, no, I think if they sign Fournette, that's a huge addition to Tampa Bay because
And he's not going to cost that much. He's only going to cost about what,
No.
4, maybe 5 million at most.
and put it this way,
That's-
did Tommy Brady
Bargain.
ever have a running back like that in Tampa Bay?
No.
Or I'm sorry, in
No.
New England?
No.
Dylan.
Corey
Corey
Dillon, yeah.
Dillon.
But he was towards the end of
early.
his career, though.
I agree with that. I agree with Aaron.
Dylan,
on
He,
that.
was- he was
Dillon.
still good that the year
Yeah.
he went there.
But it's been
Dude,
a while
you
since he
wanna
had a
take a
running
shot
back
at-
like that, though.
Mhm.
You said if he ever had one, and I said yes, and I'd go point. It was Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Dillon.
But
Well,
Aaron
take
is
a
right.
shot
He was
at
on, his,
Fournette.
he was on the
ESPN dropped it to 155 rank. A lot of these guys are just going off the rank, so he'll be sitting there for a couple, 3 rounds.
Tampa Bay doesn't have cap space.
Yeah, but they can release.
Yeah, that's the thing. They would have to. There's going to be
They'll
other
release,
things
they'll
before
release
that
somebody
happens.
for 4.5
Yeah.
mil.
If they
They don't
cut-
have 4.5 million.
No, but if
Okay,
they cut
you maybe
OJ
George, you can answer this.
But you'll get him cheaper than that because he didn't get claimed off of waivers, and waivers it was $4 million. So somebody's going to get him cheaper than the $4 million.
Yep.
A lot cheaper.
All right,
I went
so
down
here,
to
answer
sign
this, George.
for-
Here you go.
He'll sign for
Say
$1 million or
he
two
was
for somewhere.
released, and let's say the $4 million was left on his contract that Jacksonville still owes him. If he signs with another team for $5 million or more, why does Jacksonville still have to pay him that $4 million?
Because that's what's owed.
Well, that's
He's
what they're
still
arguing
owed that
about.
under contract,
Because-
even though they
because-
released him.
They cut him after a certain date. There's a date in everybody's contract where they say if you cut a certain player before a certain date, you're not owed that money. But if you cut him after a certain date, you are owed that money by the team that cut you.
That's why.
So if
you
he's
know,
a-
baseball, when they say, "Well, I'm not paying you," the Yankees are still paying you. You
Mhm.
know. And
Yeah.
it-
David Justice.
Sorry, hate to pull the movie quotes out, but had to.
Baseball is so screwed up. You get cut, you still get paid. If you have a $13 million contract, you still get paid by the team that cuts you. Football is they put those dates in. If you get cut before a certain date, you're only owed. Say it's a $5 million contract, you're only owed $750,000 of that contract, and then you're free to sign with anybody else. So it just depends on what his language in the contract is.
So we're going to say the people who got the most money out of their careers, Romeo Cornell and Butch Davis.
Any Browns coach that got fired.
Yeah.
I will.
Very true.
I guarantee that right now.
That's about like the
I would
Cavaliers.
say any starting quarterback for Cleveland Brown.
No, because they always got the bomb.
No, they don't cut nobody.
Yeah.
Hey, the best contract was Bobby Bonilla. Hands down.
No. No. You can thank his agent for that.
Yeah.
That's what you can
Best
think.
contract ever.
Because that contract was only supposed to be for like $6-7 million. Instead, it turned into $25 million for $1 million for the next, for 25 years. So that's his agent. I'm telling you right now, that agent is sitting pretty for the last forever.
That's someone watching his own ass. Woo. What do you mean?
That is a great agent. I want him as my agent if I ever do something.
Give me just one day for $1 million.
Whew.
Sean, Dave, did it come back around?
No.
No.
Now I know we brought this up in our group thing, and touching on Fournette.
I'm not touching on Fournette.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Doug, you kind of chimed in a little bit on this too. Does this seem? I brought this up. Does this seem like the owner of the Jaguars and everybody else, GM, everything, they're cutting all these players and doing all these moves so they can leave Jacksonville and go to London?
When you brought that up, I absolutely wholeheartedly agreed with you. Yeah, it makes total sense now.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do it
Marone
now.
is looking to get rid of everybody to deal with the franchise and getting rid of the big salaries. I mean,
Right.
He's wheeling and dealing all these big ass players, and he's not
They're
really
good
getting
players,
much.
by the way.
Yeah,
Very good
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
and he's
You
not
heard
getting anything for them. So why else would he be doing this except to save money to move the team to somewhere else?
Well, you can't do anything right now because I don't know. I don't know about Florida, but I don't know if they're going to have fans in the stands or anything. But last couple of years, if you look, they put the tarps all around the top of the upper deck.
They've been doing that.
Yeah, I know. So
They've been doing that.
So they were the first ones to start doing it before COVID kicked in.
Well, they were doing it back when they first started.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I think these guys are really doing all these moves to get the hell out of Jackson.
Yeah,
I think
it's not necessarily, let's say, Fournette being a head case. Who knows? It's management imposing all this other shit to make it look like that Fournette's a head case.
And
Fournette might be actually fine.
And then them bringing, Tom Coughlin the last couple of years, you never know. It might just been what's that?
Patsy.
Yeah.
Well,
Something,
they said that Tom, the reason why
he's
they're
the one
doing
taking a
this,
fire for everybody, basically.
but the reason why they're doing this is because they're making Tom Coughlin look bad.
Yes.
That's what they're trying to do, and they said that today on the radio. That's why they're getting rid of all these players.
But that's not how you run it.
Because those were Coughlin type players. That was his system, his players.
But he's out, and these guys that they're releasing, he didn't draft him or anything like that. So don't blame Coughlin.
That's right.
That's what they're trying to do, though.
I know, but I'm telling you, these guys, because look, and I think Doug, you brought this up, or Mikey, I forget who brought it up. If you brought it up, take credit for it. There are always the ones that are volunteering to play in London.
What is going on with Akers over here? Is he having like a strobe light party or something?
No, his phone's aimed up.
Watching a ceiling fan.
Maybe he put his head in the fan. I don't know.
I thought maybe he was at a dance club or something.
They're always volunteering to go to London. So
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now,
They have a huge following in London.
They do.
which is weird. How the hell would a Jaguars?
That's because they've been there a dozen times.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Every year they're there.
I think they're doing all this crap just to get the hell out of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And like someone said, I think I was talking to someone at work today. They're the only professional team in Jacksonville, and no one goes to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, shoot.
Could I point out
Yeah,
something though? It's Florida. How many fucking football teams do they need? I mean, outside of California, Jesus Christ, they got 3 fucking football teams. California's got 4. No other states like that.
Well, Jacksonville's
It's ridiculous.
They're not in the prime area of Florida.
Are they in Florida?
No, but they're
They're
still
north. No, but they are so north that, I mean, you've almost got more fans that
from
are
Georgia or Mississippi.
Falcons. Yeah, that they're Atlanta Falcons fans.
Because they're so close to the border. That's why.
Because
They're right there in the triangle.
Okay. All right. Let's say you're right. So you got.
I know I'm right.
Okay, excuse me. Hold on. You got Atlanta pulling fans. You got Miami pulling fans. You got Tampa Bay pulling fans.
And
Jesus.
the Carolina Panthers too.
And the
I was gonna say
Carolina, all
Carolina,
that in that one area. There's just not enough people to go around. There's only one pie.
I don't know so much Miami, but I agree with the other teams, Tampa Bay, and Atlanta, and somewhat Carolina. But
Even
I
New
don't
Orleans.
think-
Yeah, New Orleans.
It's a reach.
It's close. It's a close enough drive. It's like a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, but I just
It's
think
just a
they're
lot
bucking
of-
to get they're bucking to get out of Jackson.
It's a lot of teams pulling fans. I mean, how many? There's one Detroit team. That's why we survive, because we got nobody else to root for. You know, it's just there's only a couple of teams over at the Green Bay area. That's how they survive.
But if you now you're talking geographical area, look at Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati. They're all within a 2-hour drive.
Philadelphia.
Cleveland,
Yeah,
and
Detroit
Cleveland,
into that.
and you could throw Detroit in there too. They're all close together, but they all have their very good fan base. Jacksonville, I don't know. It's just I don't know if it's because they're expansion team.
Because it's Florida. You got the old retirees down in Florida that don't give a shit about football.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point too. I never thought about that. That's a good point there, Dougie.
They're all.
Mike Valance says the Jacksonville's the NFL version of Major League all of a sudden. Well,
Yeah.
but
What the fuck are these guys?
Here's the other off the wall cusp thing. If it's not going to be London, we already know that St. Louis definitely wants to have a team back.
Okay.
There you go. There's St.
So
Louis.
if there's anybody who's probably going to kick and scream the loudest, if
gonna be
that
St. Louis.
does come to fruition, it would probably be St. Louis right off the bat.
Yeah, but I think London would have the edge because the NFL would gain all that money from England. They come back and get money from America anytime. They get that base, or they've got a large following over there. I bet you London would beat out St. Louis.
San Antonio's
They would get a lot
city.
more merchandising and everything else out in London than they would in St. Louis.
The only problem I shouldn't say the problem, but the only real confliction that they've got there is how you sparse off the home and away games.
Yeah.
Because of the travel that would be involved. I mean, you'd be bucking it up pretty hard between Jacksonville. They'd have to be in London at least 3 to 4 straight games, then be back across in the US
for 3 or 4 straight games.
Take the bye week, go back.
I think all the NFL cares about is their dollars.
The money.
Well,
They really care.
but you wouldn't be able to have Jacksonville do this every other week thing though.
No, they couldn't. You're right.
Let me put now. There's 2 cities that I think that could really host a NFL team. One is I think San Antonio. I think they're built and they're further south than Dallas and Houston and everything. So I think they can get a decent fan base.
That's more of a tourist city than anything.
Yeah, I can see that.
So is Vegas.
Almost
Yeah, that's true.
Touche.
But here's
More money
my
in
other
Vegas,
one.
though. A lot more money.
If they want to go international and they want to go close to home, Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, Toronto.
Think about that one for a minute.
Buffalo Bills.
But a lot of those guys go down to Buffalo. So say if they have their own team, they can root for their own team. That's a 4 or 5 million. That's a 4 or 5 million person city.
That would be a built-in rivalry automatically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Toronto. If they want to go international and
you want to do
close
Dave
to home, Toronto is the city to do it.
I know.
Hold up.
I'm sorry.
All right, where you guys at?
Well, we probably need to pick up another receiver. We got
We do.
Chark, Boyd, AJ, Fuller, Marquise Brown,
I guess you're
Marvin
going to start here.
Jones, Deontay.
Michael Gallup still there?
McLaurin gone?
Yeah.
Claren's gone. Christian Kirk's there, but we can probably grab him.
Who was the
No,
first? Who was the
Kirk-
first one you
Kirk's
said,
gonna
Sean?
go.
Chark.
I say Chark.
I'd say
George-
Shark also. I mean,
George,
that's,
what do you say?
Shark's going to get garbage time yards no matter what because they're
Yeah,
going
they're going to be
your
down by 30
defense.
every game.
Yeah.
Minshew's going to have to
Who's he play for?
throw constantly.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Sean? Shark?
That's fine.
Shark, yeah. You have to.
So here's our question on the turn, guys.
Shoot.
Everybody has a quarterback, but 2 teams.
What
The
quarterback?
quarterbacks left are Matty Ryan, Tom Brady, Wentz, Allen, Stafford, Roethlisberger. I think we just sit back and wait, or do you think Matt Ryan's that good?
I
Allen.
think you take your combo.
Yeah.
You have
Well,
Ridley, right?
They got Ridley
Yeah.
and they have Evans.
They have Evans, so
They
you
have
can't go wrong
Evans
with
and
either
Ridley.
Brady or Matty Ice.
That's
They
true.
could go either way.
I took Tom Brady in our.
Hey! I don't.
Oh, sorry, we're not after dark yet.
Hey, I started off with herpes. All right, so don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that's true. And we've been after dark right
No,
off.
hey,
the-
Ryan, get it right. You had a used box of condoms first.
And then I said, I'm sorry.
Then you said
Wow.
herpes. I threw in the used tampons.
There's
we're-
there's a cause and effect there.
Hey,
I took Tom Brady. Our when we did our Doolin Aces one, I took Tom Brady in the 10th.
well, this
So
this-
yeah, that's
Tom Brady.
the
yeah.
scoring on this is 1 point for every 20, but it's 0.25 for completions and -2 for picks.
Tom Brady.
I was gonna say, I guess
I
you're
had to
Brady.
say Tom Brady. Yeah.
Brady will throw less picks than Matty Ice.
Well,
Yeah.
Who's your quarterback?
He could throw it a lot into a lot tighter of a window.
Mike Valand brings up an interesting point. He says if they expand to London, they would probably expand to Mexico City at the same time.
Yeah.
Nah. But then you have
I
to
don't-
add another team, so you're at 30.
The problem, I was gonna say, the
Debo
problem-
Samuel went in the freaking 7th. What are you, crazy?
Is
Yes.
that what just went?
Wow.
Sam-
Debo's
What?
out for what, 6-7 weeks?
I took him,
At
but I already
least.
put him on the IR, so don't worry.
He's on 4. Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't-
Hey, Sean,
they-
who's your first quarterback? I'm sorry.
We don't have one yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
They went
Brady,
heavy
yeah,
with
fuck.
running backs and receivers, Ryan.
Take Brady.
Yep. You pull the trigger on Brady.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Dave?
Yeah, he's from the school up north, but okay.
It's
Hey,
up to
Pull
you.
it. You
No,
have to pull it.
I'm
Hey,
fine.
Dave, you
My
got to
school
think
came
about
up-
money,
Fantasy.
not the team from up north.
My
I'm,
school's
yeah,
from the
I
Northwest.
know.
I'm a huge Matty Ryan fan, but I don't have him in any leagues this year. So I
like
don't
them
care,
both.
but
I
I'll
like
take.
Brady and Ryan.
I would have
Okay.
taken Tom in my league, but
What
Yeah,
is
let's
this,
go
Brady?
That's a smart play.
They're
That's a
angling
gift.
to get Debo Samuel back at practice next week.
Tom Brady doesn't throw picks, and in this
Didn't he
league,
have
picks will
foot
kill
surgery
you.
those whole?
I'm just reading what's on the thing.
I was gonna say,
Wow.
They're
Well,
trying to get him
you
back
can
to
do your-
practice
you-
next week, potentially a week 1 start, but probably not.
And
You know what it
No
is? They went
way.
out and
It'd be
signed all
dumb
these.
to start him week
They went
one.
out and signed all these free agents, and they're getting banged up and injured again.
hey,
Yep.
our Doolin Aces draft, I took Debo Samuel in the 9th round, and Aaron goes, "Oh, he's hurt. He ain't playing for half of the year." I said, "That's okay. I'll stash him away."
He's not supposed to. They were saying he was supposed to be out 6-7 weeks.
Well, your sources are wrong.
Pissing me
sir.
off.
hello, Mr.
Well, hey, the sources could be that he'll come back too soon and get re-injured.
Mr. Schrodz is
Mostert's still out there. Dave. Oh no, he's not.
hoping everything's all
All
right,
right, go
Mr.
on, Brady.
Schrodz.
Brady.
Yeah, there's.
We
gotta
can
go.
get
Can't
Ryan
go
is the
wrong with
backup.
either one, though.
next round.
Matt Ryan or Brady.
I would go
You
Ryan, but
can't-
that's me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Take
get
both of
Ryan
them
as a
back to
backup
back.
on the turnaround.
Well, we just had the turnaround, so we got to wait now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, then you
How
better
these
grab
picks are
something.
going.
So
You only need one quarterback.
Not in COVID year.
So who'd you take,
Well-
Brady?
Oh,
Well, if the other guy
Brady.
doesn't do it, pick him up next time on the double turn. We'll pick up him and a receiver.
yeah,
So who did you guys take, Sean?
Brady.
Brady?
Yeah, they took Brady. You have to.
It's an unwritten rule.
Okay.
Really? You're gonna get me started already. Oh.
Before you get started, I'll be back in a few.
So George, since we don't have, there's no such thing as unwritten rules. How come nobody took Roethlisberger in your leagues?
Because he's a rapist
Because
whip.
he sucks.
I thought, but there was
Because
no
he
written
sucks?
rule.
Because
He sucks. I believe you were talking about how nobody was going to take him, and basically because it was you'd made up some kind of deal.
No, there was no deal. We just said we doubt that he was ever going to get drafted. And
We were
he-
trying to say that Dave thought somebody was going to take him.
Yeah, Wolinchek thought. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Wolinchek.
we were trying to say that we were betting no one was going to take him.
I was gonna say Mike Villan brings up the other hidden gem late for picks. If Mostert is still out there.
No, he just got taken right before our pick.
Ooh.
So
That's what I started to tell Dave. Mostert's still out there. Maybe we hold off on a quarterback, but as soon as I said it, he got taken.
He got taken.
So when you guys picking, now or next pick?
No, we still got I don't know, 4, 7, 11 more picks in front of us.
So going back to the Jacksonville thing, Toronto has a population of 6.7 million people. You can't tell me they can't handle an NFL team.
I'm sure they do.
You already got a place to play.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna interfere too much with hockey because hockey will just be starting off their season, and when football's done, they're right into kicking off their groove.
They could handle both.
They could handle.
And you're not screwing around with the CFL. I mean, you can.
Well,
but the CFL. I mean, I shouldn't say you're screwing around with them, but you can schedule games.
The CFL is earlier on in the year too.
Be right back.
They started in like summerish almost. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be messing with. I don't think you would be messing with them.
I'm telling you right now, Toronto would be the best city for them to go to.
That would be interesting.
Sorry, I had to put little girls to bed.
Akers, why are you still up?
Damn. Shots fired.
But hey George. But I digress. I'm telling you, Toronto would be, because I would love to see a team in Vancouver because I think Vancouver's a cool place to go, but they can't even handle an NBA team. No other team.
Was that bad management though?
And you're right next to Seattle.
That's the other thing. You're right, but with Toronto, you're right next to Buffalo.
Well, it's across the pond. Really.
Riverbend.
Buffalo, basically, it's a 2-hour drive from Toronto to Buffalo, and that's the only city I can see in Canada that could really handle a team. I mean, Montreal, and Quebec City. I would love to see a hockey team there, but they lost their hockey team. Other places, Calgary and Edmonton and all that. I don't see them being able to handle it. Toronto would just be the perfect spot for the NFL to say, okay, we want to get into Canada. Boom, there it is. Because they were willing to go there a couple of years ago, wasn't it? When Buffalo was having trouble with something,
right? Yep.
So an interesting article I just pulled up specifically talking about Toronto potentially becoming an NFL city, and it was from this year. The quotes are basically they're saying that they do not have a stadium up to NFL standards, and that's the one thing that's a knock against Toronto. I don't know where exactly that's coming from, but that's coming from both Goodell and Arthur Blank.
But they can play in the Sky Dome for a couple of years while they build one.
I was gonna say if they bop
or whatever it is, Rogers Center. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. If they bop out half of the Sky Dome, like they turn around and up in Detroit, they whacked off the Higbee building for the Ford Field. Right.
Yeah.
Look, they play CFL in Rogers Center right now. So why can't they play the NFL there? And they play 20 extra yards in the CFL. They can't damn play in the NFL there. I'm telling you, that'd be the perfect place for them.
And like we said, natural rivalry with Buffalo, and frankly, there's a natural rivalry with Detroit there too. So
and Cleveland, because they're so close, all those teams right there. You might have to do a little realignment, but you can all those teams right there, right? Toronto, make that a division. Toronto, Buffalo, Cleveland, and Detroit. You're that's less travel for them.
Has anybody considered the financial issue? The tax, you're not going to get the same tax rate and the tax write-offs in Canada as you get here in the United States. NFL is considered a non-profit organization. I don't think that's going to fly in Canada. And
Jake, I just seen it too. Adam Schefter has just reported it. Fournette has signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Thank you.
Whoa.
There we
Number
go.
2, motherfucker.
Hey, Dave,
Yeah,
you gonna run out and get him on the next pick?
we can. He's at 155. I don't think, but yeah, we could get him on the next pick.
It ain't gonna
We
take
should.
long for him to learn that system.
Snag him.
I was gonna say I would just keep it quiet from your draft group. Don't say nothing.
Unless
Oh,
they're
no.
all watching.
I mean, he's down 155. I don't know if Kevin's paying attention when the other guy's on the draft or not. But
We'll
Yeah,
snag
well,
him on the turn if he's there. We'll,
Yeah, I
we'll
was gonna
maybe
say, this
grab
is
another
really-
wide
Oh,
receiver
yeah.
next.
This
Yeah.
just came across, so this is hot, fresh news. You heard it here first.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
probably not.
Second,
that's gonna screw with all the Ronald Jones people.
yes, it will.
Oh, what a
yeah.
shame.
They thought Ronald Jones was coming back to life in
Ronald
fantasy.
Jones was garbage to start with. That's their fault.
And hey, that just tells you Tampa Bay has a lot more money than everybody thought.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. don't be surprised
Tampa
if-
probably got him at a cheap price.
Oh my gosh, look, the
he wanted to
Bleacher
go to
Report
contender.
put something up.
Well, it's
Well, how much-
all about who they cut, because I mean everybody's over right now because you've got
Right.
70 friggin' guys in your camp.
Yeah.
Don't be
So-
surprised if it's OJ Howard.
If I was going to say if they kept their top 150 guys, they only had 1.4 million in cap space. That doesn't mean they're keeping
Go to
their
bed.
most expensive 51.
Yeah.
Hey, with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left of the Heat Bucks, the Heat are beating the Bucks 105-102.
I think the
And-
Bucks take that, or the Heat take that series over the Bucks in 5 or 6.
Is anyone watching the NBA playoffs? I mean,
Nope.
Yeah, I have.
no
I have.
interest.
I've been watching more NHL and
I got
Major League Baseball
108,
than
102 with 5 minutes left.
It's 108-102 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I saw a few
Hey,
baseball
Suds
games.
is our NBA guy. I trust him more than you, Akers.
Jesus Christ. 5 minutes left and they've already broke 100. Where the
Dude,
hell did they
they've set records this year.
What
Where's
was the game the
scoring?
other day? A 155 to
It's
112?
like
Yeah.
it's like
Christ.
all-star games down there.
No defense.
But think about
Well,
this,
they-
Akers.
They're
They're not traveling. The hoops are the same every game, so they're getting used to the setup and the hoops and everything else.
No pressure from fans. No yelling. No people
Right.
behind the backboard. Nobody stripping naked. You know.
What?
I like how
And-
both said what?
There,
And the
there was
rims are
there
the-
was one they got the guy turned around and went into a Speedo in the Dukes basketball game and was dancing around. I mean, that shit
I
happens.
figure those hoops are the same hoops throughout the entire playoffs now. I mean, there's no each basketball hoop's a little bit different at each arena. There's a give or not a give or a harder hit. It's all the same hoops, so they're getting used to how the rims go.
Not slamming on them.
My favorite heckler was the dude from Washington, where he would read a novel behind the bench and start yelling at the players while he was reading it.
Same, still 108-102 with 420.
Damn, man, signing Fournette, that just put their offense in the top 10 at least,
Yeah,
maybe the top 5.
Or not.
Well,
Wow.
that's
I
what
put
I
it in
said.
the top 5 problem.
Look
Mhm.
at it. You
I
got
can't find any information on the deal, the terms of the deal. I don't know if
You're gonna have to-
anybody
Too
else.
early
You're gonna
yet.
have to wait about another half hour or so.
all right. So
Yeah.
let's go with the 3 with the Saints. We got Michael Thomas, Kamara, and Breeze. Then you jump over to the Falcons. You got Ryan, Julio, and then Gurley.
And
Ridley.
Ridley.
And Ridley.
Well, I mean, I said 3.
Well, fine,
And-
sorry.
If you jump over to the Bucks now, you got Evans,
Godwin,
and then now
Fournette. and Brady and Gronk.
Gronk, go ahead. We know Gronk's there just to put money in the stands.
Well, there's
But he
gonna,
still
they have
opens up the
anybody.
there's
game
not
for
gonna be
you.
money in the
He-
stands.
Yeah.
yeah, he still opens
Right?
up the game
No,
for you
but
though,
he's still gonna be.
and he's still going to be a viable option.
So then, Bob, what we're saying here is the Bucks are going to win the division then.
No.
No.
I would
my
put
money's
them
still on the
as the
Saints.
perennial favorites at this point. Yes.
My
It's
money's
gonna
still
be-
on the Saints.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an ugly division fight, just like the AFC
It-
North.
I think you got starting from the bottom. You got Carolina is going to be number 4. Number 3 is going to be Atlanta, but a close 3. It's going to be between the Saints and Atlanta, or sorry, Saints and Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm putting
I-
one of them like at 9-7, the other one at 8-8, because they're just going to beat up on each other.
And don't forget, Akers, Gronkowski lost a lot of weight. He took a whole year off to get healthy. I mean,
No, he took a whole year off so he can get out of New England, so he could join Brady and Tampa Bay.
And
He's
and
going to
he
help
was
him, but he's not going to be the Gronk of old.
and he was the 24/7
No way.
champion.
and he also was a spokesman for legal marijuana.
And he was also on the
That's
game
a plus.
show Game On, that he was an executive producer with Venus Williams. So
And he was
doing
also on
that
the Masked Singer.
Yep, he was on the Masked Singer too. It's the 24/7
Horrible Masked Singer.
11.
I mean, I knew
Show
within
was the
3
worst
seconds
thing
it was
ever.
him.
Listen, R-Truth.
That was really bad.
Yeah, we knew it was Gronk too.
Yeah, 3 seconds, it's done.
It
So,
was
so he didn't
brutal.
miss any money. We'll put it that way.
Oh, we all know that he's not signing for money for one.
Nope.
As
He
one
wants
player,
another
we all
ring.
know we can say
He's
he's
signing
not
for the
signing
Rays.
I'm just saying he's there to put money in the stands.
But when you
Not
have no
there,
fans, how can you put money in the stands?
Well, I mean, I guess what do they say? Kansas City is talking about doing it.
There's a
Kansas City-
few-
No, there's-
Depending on this, depending where the stadium
What state?
is, you're allowed up to like 20,000 or 40,000 fans or whatever the certain capacity of that stadium.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm
Cowboys
gonna look
right
it up
has
now.
the most.
I'm gonna look it up now to see which teams are gonna.
I heard Green
Cowboys.
Bay.
Cowboys and Chiefs are two of them.
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Cowboys said they can hold about 20,000 in their stadium with the social distancing.
So I mean, so the Cleveland Browns could put every fan in their stadium.
Almost there, son.
You only got 5,000.
Conceivably, yeah, you could do 15,000, no problem.
All right, Dave, do you want to go
I can
wide
afford to
receiver and then
take it.
pick him up on the fly on the turn?
No, let's not mess with it. Let's just grab him here. There's
Yeah,
another
I will grab him
receiver
here
there.
while you can.
You're grabbing
Marvin
Fournette.
Jones just went.
Ronald Jones just went.
Marvin.
Oh, Marvin.
Marvin.
But we can get Kirk on the turn, Shepard. There's still some good receivers out there. I still like
If you
Deontay
get Kirk on the turn, that'll be beautiful.
round is it? Well, I picked Kirk on the 14th round in Michigan draft, so
I can't believe how far Kirk has fallen down in all drafts
he's all
just because of Hopkins.
like I said. Kirk was there at the 14th round for me, so
Yeah.
But
Which I thought fell over
He's
when
no
he was-
Picard.
Your receiver's got the most yards.
wow, really?
Really, to who?
Touche, Suds. Touche.
Nobody else heard that.
I know. I got you. I got you. I got
Thank you.
That was nicely timed.
Thank you.
Well done. Of course, as you can tell, all you hear is crickets. I don't know if it's a combination of Demon and Birch's yards or what, but
Well, I definitely hear crickets
My
in my yard, with the park.
Oh, they're
30
in
feet
Ryan
from
guard
me.
pretty good because I had to be doing Zoom with them last Saturday. And
yeah.
the only way I knew George wasn't muting me is because of crickets.
And that's how he knew he wasn't.
I go, no one's making a pick because I hear crickets.
Wow.
Well, no, we were just waiting on you.
No, that's not true.
You're the worst Vanna White of all time, by the way.
Then there's George not
Who,
some
me?
of the players
All right,
pick.
Dave.
No. Akers
Hang
was
on.
the worst
Oh.
Vanna White of all time.
Hold
We
on.
got him.
Who'd you grab?
Worst Vanna White.
We took Fournette.
Okay.
Cohen went right before him.
Who did?
Cohen. Tariq.
Tariq Cohen.
The
Ninth round.
Patriots have released Mohamed Sanu after
Sanu,
trading
yeah.
second-round pick.
Yeah, they let him go earlier today.
Damn,
Throwing
I
the
was
young
going to draft
guys.
him next.
Yeah, he quit playing football back in Cincy.
No, he was
Pretty
pretty
much.
solid for the Falcons.
Yeah, he was solid
was
before Ridley
solid.
got there.
Yeah.
Before Ridley, yes. After Ridley, and then after he went to New England, no.
I don't understand how he was a problem in New England. I'm like, you had major opportunities, but he couldn't catch a ball.
Listen, in New England, you got to run exactly the pattern. A lot of these guys get in there. They're supposed to read the defense and run the pattern that the defense gives you. You saw this with Ocho Cinco when he tried to join New England. If you don't read it right and Brady throws to the spot and you're not there, he's not going to keep throwing you the ball. He's going somewhere else who he knows is going to be there.
He'll punish you with the next 10, 15 attempts. You won't even look to your direction for that long.
That's the reason why Brady went down there and was throwing footballs, and getting himself ass arrested in Florida in order to throw those balls to his wide receivers, because he's got a routine. You got to run your shit. You got to run your pattern the way you're supposed to, or I'm not throwing you the ball. He can't really do that in Tampa Bay because they're all new. None of them know what they're supposed to be doing. Not the Brady way.
So do you
Hey,
think
George,
he put,
guys,
Les
you came
Miles
across
on
saying
or-
Fournette is a 1-year deal with a team option for a second, but not given any money situation yet.
Yeah, and
That's pretty much what the situation that I said earlier.
Right.
In our discussion was somebody's going to offer up, X amount of dollars with a 1-year deal with a team option, and he's going to jump all
That's
over
what
it.
it's saying, but it don't have a money figure yet, but it's saying 1 year with a team option for a second year.
Right. And like I said, we won't see too much on it because, like they said, Tampa Bay, the cap room is really tight there. But like we also said, is don't be surprised if you see a few names released that you might hear of. I think OJ Howard's one of them. I think there's been a lot of problems with OJ Howard with Tampa Bay, and I think Arians is at this point going to go, okay, let's do the Gronkowski Brady show. We've got it for 2 years.
And you got Cameron Braid as a backup.
And Braid's a better pass catcher than Howard is.
Yeah.
Is Howard more of a blocker?
No.
It doesn't matter.
No, Howard wasn't. No.
Yeah.
No,
Howard was more
Howard
of
was
a
thinking-
receiver style at Alabama, but he just never really panned out in the NFL.
Correct.
Either
All
way,
right.
it doesn't matter. That he's the third one on the list. Get out of here. We need
So
the room.
I just looked it up about fans. All right.
Shoot.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 teams. Most of them said they weren't going to have fans for the month of September, but I would say about 5 or 6 of them said that they would not have fans in the stadium at all for the whole season. Miami said they were going to have 20% fans, 20% capacity. It's weird because the Browns said they put in a plan to have fans there, but Cincinnati said they were going to go with what Ohio says and they had no fans. So I don't know what plan the Browns put forth, but they said they were going to try to have fans.
What do you think, Dave?
Where you guys at now, fellas?
Deontay Johnson, Crowder, Kirk, or Shepard?
Kirk.
Kirk.
You want Kirk, Dave?
I don't know. I kind of like Deontay Johnson.
I'm debating between Shepard and Kirk. I still like Shepard out there in New York, but Kirk is going to be in a fast-paced offense. I think we go Kirk. He's going to be the number 2 opposite Hopkins. Hopkins should draw attention.
And Fitzgerald's going to be in the slot.
Go for your upside, whatever one you want, because it's just a flex or
Right.
really just a flex play in a bye week.
Dave, you're high on Deontay Johnson. What's going on here?
I am, but at this point, we grab Kirk. The way this draft is going, Deontay might be there again. Coming up.
So I take it you guys got a bunch of guys that don't know how to draft?
They made some weird picks. Made some
Weird.
odd ones.
Weirder than ours, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Did someone just take Jared Cook? No.
Yeah, they took Cook before us. They took.
What?
The
What round are you in?
round 9 was Higbee, Boyd, Green, Gronk. The
So someone-
Bills.
And
Jared Cook ahead of Hunter Henry, Hayden Hurst, Noah Font.
Oh yeah.
Lot of people out there.
Marvin Jones, Tariq Cohen went.
I was going to say, if I recall correctly, I took Kirk in like 15, 16.
Yeah, there was one year drafts. I took him in the last round.
Yeah.
As my backup tight end just for shits and giggles.
Right? Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. I
Huh.
grabbed Christian Kirk in the 7th round in the DA draft.
Yeah, so we're in the going to the 11th, and we still got Philip Lindsay out there.
We're in the 10th.
I'll go
right
for
now.
Lindsay.
Matt
Really go
Moss.
for Lindsay.
Yeah.
Who's your guys' backs right now? Miles Sanders and who else?
No, we got Edwards-Helaire, Sanders, Akers, and Fournette. And our receivers are Evans, Ridley, Chark, and Kirk. We got Andrews and Tom Brady.
Yeah, with having no kicker and flipping that to a flex, it's that's all you're looking at is
Why do
receivers,
you have no
and
kicker?
running backs.
No
In a
kicker
defense,
league.
their defenses go by yardage and points, so they are a little bit.
So you're looking for a
Yeah,
team
but
that-
you're not looking for a defense yet for another
Oh no,
round or
no,
two easily.
no. We'll probably go running back, receiver again the next 2 rounds. The next 2.
Yeah.
Hey, with 1:45 seconds, the Miami Heat lead the Bucks 111-104.
That's right. I thought he was gonna say with this pick.
Suds. That series is done in either 5 or 6. Miami's going to win it.
No.
Listen, Miami's going to go up 2 games on them.
Don't forget, you stop Giannis. That's all Milwaukee has. And
Yeah,
what they've been
Middleton
doing is
is-
playing a boxing one on Giannis, and somebody's always floating over to take a charge. He's been in foul trouble both games by the second quarter.
I'm not following the NBA. Who's winning the championship then?
Celtics.
Celtics?
Clippers.
Celtics Clippers in the finals. I think the Clippers win.
As long as LeBron doesn't win, I don't care. But I was just curious.
I think
Clippers have the
he's
deepest
sitting out,
team.
Phil.
Flipped on yourself. Initially, you said Celtics.
Well, I said Celtics are winning the East. I said that last
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
Celtics are winning the East. Clippers are winning the West. Clippers win our champions.
Don't count Miami out yet, though, Suds. They're looking pretty tough.
Now, once you get up to the Celtics, they're putting 4 shooters, 4 good players on the floor versus 1 for the Bucks. Even though he's probably the top 5 best in the NBA.
Don't forget Chris Middleton, though. Chris Middleton's been playing pretty good. And he was an
He's-
all-star this year.
Yeah, just because you're Ben Wallace was an all-star too. How well did he score?
He just cleaned up the rebounds like Dennis
I
Rodman.
was gonna say,
I watched him block his own shot one game.
I take Dennis Rodman over any.
He
How
went
do you
to
do
dunk,
that?
he went to dunk the ball and he hit the bottom of the rim and he blocked his own stuff. It was a travel.
I
Wow.
take Dennis Rodman over anybody. That guy. See, the thing with Dennis Rodman, he can get under anybody's skin. Ben Wallace could not do what Dennis Rodman did.
No, that's Rashid.
Yeah, I mean, Rashid was close to Dennis Rodman, but no one could do what Dennis Rodman did.
Who the hell was Meta World Peace? What was his name?
Ron
Ron
Artest.
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 Jesus Christ.
He's on my all idiot list. Criminal list right there.
He's
That's
number
a good
2
one to
behind
start,
me,
be on
right?
that list.
Huh?
That's a good one to be on that list.
Yeah, the Malay, the Palais.
All right.
Yeah.
The Palace.
Back
Alice at the
back to
Palace.
the football.
Which football?
NFL and the NFL geniuses have said the division champs, the Bills in the East, the Ravens in the North, the Colts in the South, the Chiefs in the West.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
No, I
Wild-
disagree on one of those.
I disagree with all those
card.
too.
Hold on.
Wild
Repeat
card
that again. Hold on.
The
You got
wi-
Bills.
Bills, Colts,
Bills, Colts, Ravens, and Chiefs.
Chiefs. I disagree on one of
Yeah.
those. I think Tennessee takes out the Colts in that division.
I think Tennessee was a
Could see
The,
that.
No.
the
I think the Colts
Titans
take-
were not even slated in the top 5 for a playoff team. Or wild card slots.
Hey,
Wow.
ball control offense.
Your wild card slots
Well, that's where
Yes,
Indy comes in with
yeah.
Phillip Rivers too.
and the
Ball control offense.
Yeah, but we don't know about their running back situation yet. I mean, Taylor, Marlon Mack.
It's going to be a good situation one way. Mack's still a good running back.
Yeah,
He is. I know.
How
That's what I'm
much
saying.
Taylor? I mean,
Can
I'm not
T.Y. Hilton
forgetting
stay
how
healthy?
good Mack is.
I'm not saying
You wanna write
Taylor's
him
not,
off.
I'm not saying Taylor's going to be a bad running back. He'll be a decent running back.
He's going to
But-
take time to work in.
Exactly. Who was Indy's quarterback last year?
Brissett.
Brissett.
Oh, Brissett, yeah.
Rivers at 30, whatever is
It's better
how
than
old he is.
Brissett.
Exactly.
But
His 10
do you have a
kids are
healthy
probably better.
T.Y. because he gets injured every year?
Take a drink.
Rivers doesn't get injured that much.
No, Hilton. T.Y. Hilton.
He'll
Thanks for reminding me, Mike.
Hilton's on that upper end of his career, but
Yeah,
he's
Hilton,
still got
Hilton
some
gets
other
injured
good
every
young
year.
receivers
I
out
mean,
there.
what else is
Ferris
there? What else
Campbell,
is there
Zach
besides T.Y.?
Pascal. You got some guys.
And Indy always has their tight end.
in that division. I see Indy.
Who is it?
I think-
Okay, you ready for the NFCs?
Let's go for
Oh, wait. Who's the wild card for AFC?
AFC was Pittsburgh and Cleveland and the Texans.
Yes.
They're doing 7 this
The
year?
Texans.
Oh.
Like I
Ooh,
said, I
the
put
Texans?
her in. I don't see the Colts in the wild card just because of the fact of what was going on with the organization. I see Tennessee taking it with Houston being maybe in the wild card. And then
Houston don't have enough weapons.
Yeah.
They trade away their best receiver for a broke wrist running back.
What happens
Three
if
magic
if Will Fuller goes down? There goes the team.
Will Fuller hasn't been there in the last 3 years.
Exactly.
And David Johnson's injury prone. He broke his wrist how many times already?
If he can stay out of concussion in the first game, they're pretty much set.
All right, you ready for the NFC side of things?
Yep.
All right. The North, the Green Bay Packers.
Go to hell.
The West, it gets worse.
What the hell with that shit? You don't even have to say the rest. You know it's trash.
The West is going to be Arizona. What was it? The West
The
going to be
West?
Arizona's?
The West is the 49ers.
Yeah.
The South is the Saints. And the East is the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm not buying the 49ers.
Neither am I.
You have to buy
Completely.
the 49ers. You didn't buy the 49ers last year, did you? But
I would take
guys-
Seattle over the Niners.
No.
Arizona.
Just for that, muted.
Arizona, Aaron.
Hey,
This
don't
on
worry.
my
Arizona too. so-
I don't know about Arizona just yet. Maybe next year or something like that, but not just yet.
Wait,
They're going to be there.
Your wild card teams: Buccaneers, Seahawks. Oh my God! Really? They were drinking. The Vikings.
Speaking of that, my glass is empty. You want to fill me up again?
Refill. Jobu needs a refill.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Put it out there again. There you go. And we've had lengthy discussions on Dueling Aces about Arizona. And we keep saying that Arizona is going to be the 7th team to make the playoffs. I think
Arizona's going to be sneaky.
I agree. They're going to be they're going to be a team to just watch, and it like you said. I think Doug, you just said it. Wait to Arizona to next year. If they don't do it this year, next year you are right. They're really going to be.
They're starting to poise themselves up and set themselves up really good.
Yeah.
I don't see them taking the division either this year or even next year, but in the playoff discussion, sure, why not?
Yeah, they have some really interesting pieces. So if the question is, how do they all fit together?
Yeah, is it going to be a boom or bust? Are they going to go 4-12, or are they going to go 12-4?
Go that far. It's can their defense stop the other team from scoring so much?
Dude, they improved big time on their defense.
Their defense.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
their
they do
defense
because
is
You got what? Kenyon Drake?
top 10.
The
Top 10
Simmons,
defense?
I thought Simmons was going to drop to the Browns, who I wanted with a passion, and then Cardinals swooped in and like that bird analogy, swooped in. Swooped in and took them. And I think
3.5 million deal.
How much?
We're live on this.
$0.5 million deal.
1.5.
3.5 for
Oh, 3.5. Okay.
Fournette?
Yeah.
That's actually a good.
That's
deal
about
for
what
him.
I saw.
Yeah.
That's about what I was talking about earlier. You know, so me around $4 million, and he'll sign in 3.5 over at Tampa Bay.
So I agree with only one team out of NFC.
Saturday night.
They beat the shit out of each other, and someone 9-7, 88 always comes out.
Yes.
I think the West is going to have three teams. I think Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks are the
All
ones
three of
who
them are
keep-
going to be right in that same mix.
Keep it in the same division right there. Why do we keep doubting San Francisco after everything they just did last year?
Because
They lost a lot of their defense.
No, I'm not saying I'm not downing them. No, I'm saying they're going to make the playoffs.
I mean, what was their average points last year? 42 plus?
No.
I'm just doubting them because their receiving core is so thin and they're banged up.
Right.
I'm just not sure what the answer is going to be. And that injury that Devo has is prone to getting re-injured relatively easily. So it's their receiving core that would worry me.
Yeah, but didn't they lose Buckner also on a defense that was making big plays last year?
Who went to the Colts?
That's the only one
Makes the Colts a little bit better.
Yeah, that's the only one they lost.
But looking at the NFC, NFC East and the NFC North only has one team coming out of there for the playoffs.
Yeah.
NFC South.
Oh no,
and
NFC North. Georgia was saying on theirs was
That's
Green Bay
what they
winning
said.
in
No.
Minnesota.
Me personally, I think
you
it's
personally.
NFC East, NFC North only have two teams coming out of them combined, and let's see. So the NFC West and the NFC South, you can actually have 6 teams vying for 5 spots.
Oh yeah.
On this list, they Zolt, this is going to make you you guys so happy.
This is a family show. Please stop playing with your pussy.
I was waiting for it.
I didn't even see it.
The Lions and Bears each got 1 vote, tied at 12th place.
Oh, there he is.
In the third wild card spot that could be taken. For the third one, they each got 1 vote.
No.
Tied.
No.
The Lions even.
Well, the Lions of Chicago has 0% chance.
I think Detroit has a better chance than Chicago.
I agree.
but
that particular statement, yes.
Is better though than the Lions.
You took your guy, Dave.
And that sucks because
Do
Chicago
you want
has
to
one
give
of
a
the best
defense
defenses
here?
too.
Or you want to wait for the turn because some flew off. So we can go quarterbacks. If you want to go ahead and get a backup, we've got Goff, Mayfield, Cousins, Burrow. Or we just wait on that.
Or do you want your Deontay?
We could grab Deontay. We need a receiver. We got Deontay, Golden Tate, Preston Williams, Robbie Anderson. I'm not big on
If you're big on Deontay,
Robbie.
snag him now.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
People were trying to ride Robbie last year, and he had 2-3 good games last year.
Yeah, that's all he ever has. He's the long ball deep threat. He pops up for those 3-4 games, and it's really all he does.
I mean, it's Stafford's out there, Roethlisberger,
Yeah.
Cam.
Durkin, where you at?
He
Do we grab
would have been all over that Stafford. Get him now! Get him now! Get him now!
Or do you grab what?
Grab a receiver.
I don't know. You got 30 seconds to figure it out.
Take Deontay.
Deontay, come on,
But
snag
I'm
him. He's your
leaning
man.
for. It'll be
He's your man.
Deontay out of that group. So we'll
Yeah,
take
snag
Deontay.
him.
Yeah, just take him. Then we're done with receivers for a while.
I'll say,
Yeah,
isn't
then we can-
Deontay the returner?
Defense and do some handcuffs and backup quarterback.
Well, because we have 5 receivers and 5 running backs.
Oh,
Wow, you're really stacked up there.
How many rounds you going?
I think they're going 18 in this one.
Yeah, we got 6
Wow.
more rounds to go.
Wow.
Jeez.
So you want to get our starting defense out of the way, and then
That's what I would
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm thinking.
Ah,
Get the defense, and then when we get back to us, we'll do quarterback, receiver, quarterback, handcuff, or running
well,
back.
any defenses that are gone already?
I
Yes.
think just the Ravens, Pittsburgh, and I think the Bills.
Yeah, 49ers are sitting out there.
And the thing that I was just going to say to Zolt, I was going to say Chicago is wasting their defense with no offense.
Yeah.
They have
That defense is getting older by the day.
I know, but only because they're playing so many goddamn plays because their offense sucks balls.
Yeah, well, that's thanks to Matt Nagy. They've got some offensive players there, but Nagy can coach his way out of the paper bag. So.
But the
Hey,
thing
4
is, they
seconds
looked so
left.
good 2 years ago. That was the thing. They looked.
I don't know.
4
Yeah,
seconds
Khalil
left. Game
Mack
is tied,
was-
guys.
Huh?
The Bucks just tied the game. Foul on a 3-point shooter with 4.5 seconds left. Guy hits
Wow.
all 3 free throws. The biggest mistake you can make in the NBA is to foul a 3-point shooter when you're only up by 3.
That guy will be cut after the playoffs.
Nope.
Not really,
It's
because
their
you're
best
putting him
point
on the
guard.
foul line where he has to make all 3 of them.
Yeah, but you let him shoot it.
Who's their point guard?
It's Gorgon,
Oh yeah.
Dragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fouled Middleton on a 3-pointer. The guy hits oh my! Wow,
yes?
are you
Yes?
shitting me?
No.
Did they just foul Guinness at the last second?
Really?
Yeah, and if he goes to the free throw line, the Bucks win.
You know who I like for the Heat? I like them in Kentucky. Is it Hero?
Tyler Hero.
For Miami, man, that guy is deadly.
He played Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky
Yeah.
for college.
Yeah, that guy was just deadly from anywhere on the court. That guy can hit any shot.
It's kind of funny.
There you
Most
go,
players
Dave.
stars today are either from Kentucky, Duke, or Carolina.
Not Carolina anymore, man. They're
Really?
really 49ers
downhill.
downhill.
Yep.
49ers, yeah.
There we go.
Bosa's going to have 12 sacks this year.
12. He's gonna have more than that.
Just because he's from Ohio State doesn't mean he's going to have 12 sacks.
That guy is a beast at defensive end. You see anybody besides Myles Garrett, him,
Look at
Joey Bosa, maybe?
He lost Buckner. Are you talking about the guy? Are you talking about Pittsburgh or San Francisco?
San Fran.
He lost Buckner. They're going to
They
double
replaced
team him.
Buckner with somebody though, didn't they, George?
Way to put George on the spot there.
Hey, he's a San Fran guy.
Our San Fran guy just dropped
Hey,
the ball.
he's got a jersey
Right
for all
now, my
30.
brain is on fantasy football, not the actual.
He's got
Right.
he's got a jersey for all 32 teams, so I don't want to hear it.
It's
I'm telling
always
you.
coming off. It's ever which one's winning is what's on.
Look at he'll come over to the house, and if the Browns are playing someone else, he'll have both jerseys on. If whoever's winning, he keeps flipping them back and forth.
Oh wow, really, Ryan?
Really?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Really exercise.
Hey, him and I are in the same boat here. I have like almost 200 jerseys, but no Steelers and no Ravens.
Yeah.
I only
If
have
you
one.
admit
Raven.
to.
What's that, Dave?
Duh.
You
Hello.
don't have any Steelers,
No Steelers and no Ravens. No.
but you said you would buy the J.K. Dobbins. There you go.
There, right there. That is Mr. Buckner's replacement.
Kinlaw from South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yes.
Gamecock.
Yes.
I still think they're going to double team Bosa there, and he's not going to have it.
Uh,
Beast all you want.
yes.
Can only cage him for so long.
Just be okay.
Kinlaw,
Ryan, let me ask you this: who's the
First
better
round
brother out of the
pick.
two Bosas? I would say Nick.
Oh, the one from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, which one? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Wrong
I'm
family.
sorry. Not what? I'm sorry.
You can't tell me Joey's better than Nick. I think Nick's better and stronger and
No,
faster.
the guy from San Francisco is better. I agree. No,
I'll say-
sorry, I was thinking Watt for a minute there. The better brother in the Watt family is the one in Pittsburgh. I think the one from San Francisco is the better one.
I mean,
agree with
Chargers.
that.
One on the Chargers isn't bad, but I think Nick Bosa is a better all-around athlete than his brother.
Yeah.
What's the distance between LA and San Fran?
Well, I don't know, 200 miles.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, were they splitting the house together?
Hold on. Now that you asked, I'm gonna look.
I didn't think it was that far away.
LA and San Fran. Oh yeah.
Okay, I have a final.
Pretty sure they could both afford one.
Oh, that's what I said. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could, but it's like that joke of, someone's got to stay at the house.
What's the final, Suds?
Bucks win. Not Bucks, excuse me. No. Just joking.
They
He
gone, you
win.
Suds.
You know what? I'll do it for you, Aaron. Muted.
See, just for that,
No.
suck it, Suds.
Hey!
Heat win by 2. Foul on Guinness on the last shot of the game. He fouls Butler. Butler goes in and hits the 2 free throws with no time on the clock to win the game.
Giannis fouled Jimmy Butler.
Yep. With no time left on the clock.
I'm
Weird way to end that game.
Yeah, it is.
So
I lied to you, Aaron.
That's 2 of the dumbest things you do. You don't foul on the last plays of the game.
No, you don't.
I mean, that's the thing. You put your hands up. If they make the shot, they make the shot. If they miss, you win the game. You don't put them in a free throw. The reason why it's called free is because no one's there to block your shot. You get
With
a free
no
shot at the
crowd.
basket. Huh?
With no crowd.
With a free throw shooter in a high 80 percentile also.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's like an 88 or 89% free throw shooter.
I was just referring to the dumbass who followed the Bucks player at the 3-point line. You don't do that. Jesus. You let him shoot that shot.
I was wrong, Aaron. It's 381 miles, 5.5 hours between San Francisco and LA.
Holy hell, 5.5 hours.
I thought it was just a 2-hour drive. I'm like, well, fuck.
No.
I could be in Kentucky with that
Yeah,
drive.
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it's like almost like halfway, like here to Columbus. Here to Cincinnati. Yeah, halfway.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was maybe like 100-mile difference. I was like, well, hell, they both probably bought a house together. This way, if one gets traded, they still got somewhere to go.
Hey, Suds.
Yeah.
Who you got in the Houston Rockets and Thunder series?
I tell you what, if Houston doesn't beat them, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. I mean, you leave the Thunder to go to win a championship with Houston, and that team ends up kicking your ass and knocks you out of the first round playoffs, you should just go jump off the bridge because it's ridiculous. There's no way the Thunder should be even coming close to winning this.
Yeah, but if you look, Chris Paul's playing with a chip on his shoulder to prove to Houston they should have never got rid of him also.
Yeah, but that's all they got. All they got is him.
I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's pretty solid.
He's solid, but the talent-wise, you got to go Houston. There's no way they should be getting knocked out by these guys.
But the problem with Houston is they don't have a big man. They got rid of Clint Capella, and they have a 6'6" center.
Right, you're absolutely
no
right.
one has a center anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Houston definitely doesn't. That 6'6" PJ Tucker.
No. To me, a center is 6'11", 7 foot, 7'1". Everybody goes with a 6'8", 6'9" center.
There's a few that has like 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah.
Steven Adams is 7 foot or 7'1".
He's rare.
As a matter of, we're just talking about putting 7-footers on the court, right?
No, I mean starting lineup.
But they're the let's see. The Heat, the Bucks, obviously. The Heat have one.
The Raptors have one.
The Raptors.
The Lakers have 2.
Lakers got multiple. Celtics have them.
Who?
Clippers have 1.
The Celtics?
Yeah.
No, the Clippers.
He was asking about the Celtics on who.
Oh,
The Rockets don't even have a center.
yeah, the Celtics have that 7'7" center that sits on the bench right now.
No, the Rockets. Yeah, the only center they literally have that's on their roster is Chandler.
Yeah, and they're not even using him. They're starting PJ Tucker at
Power
center,
forward,
which is
power
terrible.
forward, guard, shooting guard, shooting guard. Geez, Eric Gordon still playing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming off the bench.
All right, where are you guys at with your draft? What round were we up to?
They just finished the 12th. They're just now starting the 13th. They're on the last pick of the 12th.
What was your last pick, Sean?
Ours was the 49ers.
So who you got? I was gonna say at this point, you're going into what, 13?
Yeah.
So yeah, 18. Jesus.
Yeah, these guys are a bunch of yahoos. They log in and they go back to their team and shut off autopilot and then let it go the full 2 minutes and then it just auto picks for them.
Oh, I hate
Yeah, we got
that's
some jackasses.
that's
in
what
the
I'm
league.
concerned about Saturday. That is what I'm very concerned about
If
Saturday.
you're not going to pick, why do you turn auto pick off other than to be a dick?
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be too many people that's going to do auto pick on Saturday, George. I really don't.
I'm hoping not because I
Because you
am-
figure there's
I
4 of
am
us right
prepared.
here: Sean, Big, me, and you. None of us is going to autopilot. Adam's not autopiloting it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mr. Sudbury will be within my presence when this occurs this weekend.
Oh,
Hey.
we're doing a draft on Saturday?
There will be a draft. The Red Line Radio draft is this Saturday.
What time?
That's a 10-team league.
Did you talk to the women?
No, I did not talk to the
Because
women.
what happens if they decide to go to the zoo on Saturday?
You do it from your
I'll be
phone.
back by 7:00.
Says who?
The zoo. If you need 9 hours to go through the zoo, there's a problem.
My short ass wife, the way she walks. Come on now.
Wow,
We
so
will be back by 7.
Okay.
Well before.
Not now.
No, I take one step and she takes like 4.
Are we talking about Detroit's or Cleveland Zoo?
No, Cleveland's.
Well, hell, she's gonna walk all the way back to see the gorillas. Notice that they're not there, just to leave.
Actually, that's the monkey house, the butterfly thing, are all closed.
I
Anything?
mean, what else they got besides the hippos and the giraffes?
Elephants?
The indoor elephant part will be closed, so I'm sure that the elephant walk that they've got for the outdoors will be open.
And I walked in the wrong part of this conversation.
we're talking about the
Oh, I was gonna say,
Red Line
that's
Radio
right.
draft.
Lions and the elephants. Yeah, that's that new team that's coming in.
All right, I'm out of here.
There you go. Washington's new name, the Elephants.
Oh my God. No.
You already have the Lions, got the Bears.
The Hogs.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Washington Hogs.
It's
Just keep it to pigs. I don't understand.
I would love that.
what?
Yeah.
Pig.
What, the
I mean,
hogs?
you go with
The
no,
hogs,
like
yeah,
or the
war
hogs.
The war hogs.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that goes with the plane. The Air Force. Flies
But
all
they,
the time.
I
something
mean,
like
you
that.
figure they had those people dressed up like the Hogs, the guys in the front row. back then,
Exactly.
too.
I that's fine with me.
George, where's your seat at there when you go?
Where's my what?
Your seat at when you go dress up as a hog in the dress?
Oh.
Aaron's face.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
it would have been better if you would have just kicked him off.
it is.
Not a good
He'll
get back
cook
on would be a
himself
bitch.
off here in a minute.
I was gonna say it's 9:46. It's almost that time for Holly to pull the plug.
Look, he's looking back to make sure.
As she hears that through the speakers. I heard that.
What'd she say?
What are you bitching about?
Doug's not on here. She said, "Tell Ryan and Doug to shut the hell up." I go, "Doug's not here."
I'm right here. What the fuck is she
Doug's
talking
right
about?
there. What are you talking about?
What do you want to do, Dave?
Show her, Mike.
He's not even there.
He's not there.
Here you go, Holly.
Dave left, Sean. You're on your own. Oh, there he
Oh, there he
is.
comes.
I'm back.
What do you want to do, Dave?
Well, what? There must be a model pick or something.
No. Oh yeah, they did. They took Duke Johnson and Ben Roethlisberger.
Who's left available? What
Well,
do you guys
18
need?
rounds has got to be taken.
What do you think about Gibson?
Is Mostert there?
I like Gibson.
No, he was
I
gone.
like Gibson, Dave. He's got upside. You
Gibson.
want to try him or no?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Gibson.
Tyrese
Take him.
I got him stashed in a couple leagues.
AP's solid, but he ain't going to be the starter all year. I mean, he'll be the starter at the beginning of the season.
How can you draft anybody from Washington?
Easily.
Because
Terry McLaurin.
somebody has to score points. Somebody has.
PPR
If they
guy.
score.
Terry McLaurin will get you points. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
Watch out for Steve Sims as a sneaky sleeper. Low-end guy.
I just don't trust anything that comes out of Washington. That's the thing. You can't trust them.
New head coach, though. Don't forget. You got at least a head coach who has some knowledge.
I was
It
going to
doesn't-
say,
it doesn't
have
matter.
a- Really?
Doesn't matter.
No, their past coaches were
I think-
terrible.
I think it matters now.
Who is
Gruden?
the- No. It won't change until Snyder is out as the owner.
Oh,
This was a horrible
won't win
coach in
until he's
Washington,
gone.
But then goes to
But
San Francisco.
things will get interesting.
That's like the same thing saying about the Dolans because they don't want to spend money.
Or
No.
Detroit even.
No, wait, no,
They
wait.
can't spend money.
Wait. Snyder spends
Baseball.
money, but he spends it on the wrong
Yeah,
people
he
all the
makes some
time.
weird choices.
That is the wrong comparison right there.
Hey,
because
he
Dolan-
slides his stuff under the carpet when
Ah.
there's different things going on, as in public relations or groping or whatever he's doing.
New calendars, which I wish. Anyway, no,
Just a reach around.
that's what she said.
I think he did that about how many times? He's in big trouble for some reason.
I hate to say this, Aaron, but that's a bad comparison because Dolans don't like to spend money. Snyder loves to spend money on anything that walks.
Yeah.
And it's just horrible picks that or horrible signings that he does. So there is no comparison whatsoever.
Snyder he's a wannabe Jerry Jones,
Yes.
and he's nowhere close to that.
No.
Are we saying he's nowhere close because he doesn't have the money, or we're nowhere close because he just can't make the right picks?
Because he cannot make the correct decision to save his damn life.
Yeah, and plus Dallas, for the most part, wins
That's
Right.
it.
every
They
every
win.
once in a
That's
while.
all you had to
Well,
say.
Dallas also
Yeah.
got the money coming in.
Dallas wins.
Yeah, Dallas wins. I mean,
Period.
when's the last time Washington made the playoffs? Look it
80s,
up.
probably.
80s.
Look, no.
No, I think there was one fairly.
When Sean Taylor
recent.
was the safety for
One in the
Reds.
90s, probably when LeVar Arrington and Sean Taylor was on the defense.
Yeah,
I think.
that's when I'm
2007.
Thank you.
Really?
All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Now it's
Wow.
Not
The
13
last
years.
time they won the NFC East, 1999.
against the Cowboys when they had
In the last two playoff games they've played, the Redskins the Washington faced the Seattle Seahawks and lost on both accords.
Was Robert Griffin was he the quarterback in
Yes.
2007?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Yep.
Yep.
That's
when he
where they
blew
ran
out
him
his
into the
knee.
ground. He
Yeah,
had a
as
knee
he-
brace on.
Yep, he blew his knee out. That was North Turner? No. That was who the hell was the coach?
Joe Gibbs.
Oh, no. No, who blew out who kept him in there?
Wait, who was the quarterback?
Actually, it was Joe Gibbs. It was Joe Gibbs. 2000.
Joe took a break from NASCAR
What do you want, Dave?
and went back to football.
I'm going to pick up a backup tight end, a secondary defense.
You want
backup-
Noah?
He went back to NASCAR.
You want Noah?
Noah Font? Yeah.
I think that's what I was leaning towards. I would be him or
Yeah.
Herndon. But I'd say we don't know Font.
Well, Herndon's hurt right now, so let's
Right.
take Font.
What about Gesick? Is he out there?
I wouldn't
Gesicki,
trust
yeah.
Gesicki.
Or
What
yeah,
the hell did you
Gesicki?
call him?
Gesick?
Yes.
Guessing.
Guessing this next pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good,
Gasecki, Gesick, you know, same thing.
Well, between Font and Gasecki, I would.
take Font.
Font
I
would
thought-
probably
no,
be the
no.
better.
No, look it. It
I
was
would
Mike
take Gesicki.
Shanahan who drove Griffin into the ground. Griffin was not the quarterback in 2007. I'm telling you right now.
And just look.
RG3, yeah.
just
RG3. Hold on.
RG3 was quarterback in
looking at it.
2007.
No, I'm telling you right now. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Jason Campbell.
Thank you.
Really?
You're welcome. Yeah, Jason Campbell.
Because he was the Griffin was the Heisman Trophy winner in 2011, and in 2012 he was the first pick. It was Mike Shanahan who drove him into the ground.
It was.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe Gibbs was the head coach. It was Jason Campbell.
Thank you.
And Clinton Portis is the running back.
Yep.
They didn't
Oh,
have
the guy
bad
who
team
liked to
back then.
drink Hennessy before he went out in the field?
Who doesn't?
He actually drank a whole bottle before he went out in the field and played.
Hey,
You gotta get rid of the pain.
LT smoked a whole bag of
Wait a minute.
crack before he went out on the field.
I just saw something where a guy threw a no-hitter and he was hopped up on fucking whatever you can think of, and he threw a no-hitter. So
Yankees?
no, I forget who it was. I think it was a guy from the A's. Probably Chuck Finley's.
No.
A's.
No. The Yankees don't throw no hitters. The Yankees throw at people's heads.
Mhm.
Well, the best one is Ocho Cinco catching passes in the NFL on Viagra.
You're kidding,
Really?
right?
No. You didn't hear that story?
No.
No.
Yeah. He told them that he'd take Viagra before games. It increased the blood flow and increases stamina and speed because it opens up the veins.
Here you go.
And it would also
Yeah,
steer the
took
guys
Viagra.
away from him as he was having a stiffy, right?
Here's the quote.
That's why you're supposed to
I
wear a coat.
took Viagra before every game and people thought they'd stop me, he said, before blaming any bad game he might have had on the quarterback. If my stat line was bad, I wasn't covered. The pass was just incomplete.
Here you go. On June 12th, 1970, Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis was high on acid and threw a no-hitter.
Didn't Doc Gooden also do some crazy sniff coke or something? Him and Darryl Strawberry both too?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
David Wells was hung over on his.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So was Ruth.
So, yeah, the guy was high on acid and he threw a no-hitter.
Crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
My idol.
Right?
Oh my God.
Here comes the fast.
Sons, I think you need to come up now with the idiot list of people who are drunk or high or stoned or something.
Ah.
Babe
Oh.
Ruth.
Listen, dude, you got Ricky Williams would be the number one.
Holy froze.
Oh,
We lost
No,
him.
I'm here, right?
Okay.
I'm not froze.
Came back.
There you are.
there you are. You were.
Nice
I said
recovery.
Ricky
You did
Williams
on
would be my
purpose.
number one draft pick.
But was he high during the game?
He's never not been high.
Right?
He's always been high.
I'm just asking.
The dude quit football so he could get high.
I know
Even
that, but
more.
was it documented that he was high during the game?
Listen, did you see how he looked in games or see his appearance? He can't
Was it
tell me
the
he wasn't
Saints?
high.
I think he actually gave some to Mike Ditka when he got to New Orleans at that
Ooh.
time too.
I was going to say.
He needed to pay him for Listen, Mike was smoking shit when he made that trade.
Yeah.
How many first
Arm
round
for
picks was
trade.
that?
Jesus Christ.
You know.
A
Listen, I don't want to work today, so
Wait a
I'm going to
minute.
trade all my draft picks for one motherfucker.
First,
And I'm going to sit
full-
back and light up.
full
That's
circle.
what he did. That wasn't a cigar that he lit up.
Full
That was a
It's a
circle.
big
nice
ass
big
joint.
fatty.
Wasn't it to the Washington Redskins?
I don't know.
I swear that was to the Washington Redskins, and then they blew those picks because Dan Snyder was the owner. Or
I don't know.
Was it
If
Miami?
so, it's all one big circle.
No.
That's Ryan him too.
What was it, like 9 first round picks or something? It was something crazy.
Who was it, George? I know you're looking it up.
It wasn't 9 first-round picks. It was his entire draft. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, all of them.
Yeah, but he gave up some for the next year or two on top of it, I think.
Head coach Mike Ditka traded all the Saints and the remaining 1999 draft picks. The second round pick has already been traded to the Rams to get.
Oh, that's what it was.
The
Rams.
Washington Redskins to get Williams. The first and
So it
third
was the Redskins.
the following year. This was the first time one player was only drafted or only picked one player in the entire draft.
So it was the Redskins.
Yeah.
So it was more than 1 year worth of draft picks too.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And Snyder.
Ditka was smoking it up with him.
Yeah, right.
Most certainly was.
Just imagine the conversation of them two sitting together smoking. Yeah, I just thought of a wicked ass trade for you.
Oh, all right. As you guys are getting late into this drafting, who are some of the guys that are still sitting out there, Sean and Dave?
Well, let's see.
Oh, shit, he was drafting in baseball.
At quarterback, you still got Cam, Tannehill, Goff, Jones, and Mayfield. Burrow, Locke. You've got Pollard, Hines, Damian Harris,
Take the tuna.
McKinnon, AJ Dillon.
Sounds
Well,
like
that's probably your best bet on the quarterback.
Wide receiver is Curtis Samuel, Perriman, Deshaun Jackson, Paris Campbell, Anthony Miller.
Perriman is be number one in Jets, and they're going to be throwing all day, every day.
Who?
I was going to say somebody on the Jets is going to be catching the ball.
Yeah, Perriman.
I think it's going to be Crowder.
Yeah.
Well, I got Perriman. I just picked up Perriman in one league, and I picked up Crowder in another. So
Perriman can't even catch COVID, yet alone a ball.
Oh.
What about Preston Williams, Sean?
So you're saying you've
Preston
seen
Williams, but he's gone.
So you're saying you've seen better hands on a snake.
Hey, you got to take Big's boy. He said he's a top 10 quarterback this year. You got to take Baker sometime.
We probably will, but we can get him late. Everyone's sleeping on him.
What about Judy?
There's a reason.
I don't think Judy's out there.
Judy's gone.
Oh, Judy's gone.
What about Hunter Renfro? Because Williams is out for the year. Tyrell Williams is out for the year with a labrum tear.
No, Renfro's gone too.
What about Ruggs?
Doug, why did you drop him?
Ruggs is gone.
Well, I dropped him because
Renfro's available.
Who, Dave?
Hunter Renfro's available.
He is?
Oh, Hunter
Yeah, I
Renfro.
just viewed him up.
Hunter Renfro might not be bad because he's listed as the number one because of Tyrell being out for the year.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
In Acres, to answer your question, I dropped Ruggs because he was more of a go route. They're putting him as more of the go route receiver and not like a number one or even a number two.
He's not a bad
he's
thing.
Number three, if anything, he's not going to be really part of the main offense for right now.
So what you're telling me is he's going to be like Kitchens running Odell straight down the field for a streak.
Yeah.
Is that dog wearing a turtleneck?
No.
I mean, Ruggs.
Doug, the dog.
The dog looks like he's wearing a turtleneck.
I don't dress my dog.
Ruggs ran a 4.27. He should be in the slot. Yes.
He should be in the slot, but he's more the go. Just go down the line.
Baker Mayfield right in front of him.
That's not a bad thing.
But he's not a good route runner. They're giving him route.
Hold on.
Do you want to grab our backup quarterback or do you want to get another receiver?
Well, they just took Mayfield from you.
I know. We can go with Daniel Jones or
You got Tannehill
Take Goff before I take
or Burrow.
Wow.
Goff is gone. You got Jones, Tannehill, Gropp, Cousins, Burrow, Locke,
I can go
Minshew,
between Jones and Burrow. What do you think?
or Phillip
Burrow's
Rivers.
I mean, I'd probably sit on Burrow.
I coin flip and I took Burrow.
Yeah.
You want to sit on Burrow for the turn, or you want and you go someone else, or you want to take him now?
Is that a keeper league, Sean?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say keeper league gets Burrow.
Or do we go and grab
Even if it's not a keeper, I mean, take the flyer.
Yeah, but you take Burrow, or you take someone like, well, those receivers that are there are all about even, Dave.
Yeah, Anthony Miller, Deshaun Jackson, Paris Campbell, Curtis, they're all We can grab one of them and turn our another defense, Michael Pittman Jr.
Who's the
Yeah,
top
the-
quarterback out there? Is it Cam or who is it?
Well, the best running back out there is Damian Harris or AJ Dillon or McKinnon. The best receivers are Deshaun Jackson, Anthony Miller, probably Ayuk.
You know, let's just get our backup quarterback. So we only have.
Go ahead.
You going
give it to
Burrows
me.
or who you
Burrow or
going?
Jones?
Either one. I don't like Jones. His schedule sucks this year.
All right, let's go Burrow.
Thank you, Pam Loy. Bernie is a cute dog.
That's mom.
Oh, thank you,
That
Mom.
dog looks like he's
Bernie
scared
is a
shitless
cute
Lots of
dog.
right now.
rivers with that backup.
It looked like the dog was trying to get some of that beer off of you.
I burped.
It was trying to get some of the beer.
Oh,
3
trust
more
me.
rounds, Dave.
Oh, ask George. You spill a little beer around here, my dogs go nuts for it.
Really?
Oh, they fit right in the family.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
All right, come on.
The dogs will sit there and go 12-step program. Yep, 12-step program. 12 steps right to the keg.
All I know is, hey, first ever AA meeting was in 1899 on my birthday. So I don't want to hear it. I'll drink to that.
Jeez.
703.
So you're in round 15 or 16 by now?
They just started round 16.
Just tell them you're going to draft Tucker.
There's
No
no
kickers.
kickers.
You draft
Oh my
Tucker in the
goodness,
first
Dave, run
round.
the clock.
Shut
Do
the
we
hell
want?
up.
Do you want a backup defense or you want a running back or a receiver?
Let's
Defenses
put
are a
out there,
dime a
let's-
dozen.
You've got Damian Harris, McKinnon, and Dillon. You've got
Telling you, Hunter Renfro.
the Vikings and Chargers and Cowboys, Seahawks, or you've got whoever you got at receiver.
I do like
Burrow
Hunter
is not a
Renfro,
bad
and I
idea.
like Michael Pittman Jr.
She came out here.
Either one, I don't care.
For you, she said.
Is,
Take a receiver.
I tell you, John Brown is gone.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one you want?
I went with Renfro.
That's a good pick, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him that late. That's a real good pick.
Yeah, especially
nothing
number
to
one
lose there.
receiver. And he was putting up good numbers last year at the end of the season.
Right.
Is Robbie Anderson still there?
No.
Somebody
Hell,
said-
you swinging it. Sorry, I'm watching Indians game at the same time.
What's the score?
2-0 Tribe.
3-0?
McKenzie pitched a
Nothing.
good game again.
2. Who's pitching for us tonight?
McKenzie, 6
McKenzie.
innings, 6 Ks, 3 hits. Then he gave away to the bullpen.
Is that skinny guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He needs to eat a baked potato.
yeah. He makes Aaron look fat.
Wow.
Really does.
Wow.
Makes me look fat. Wow.
McKenzie, you see how skinny he's
Oh, he's like 6. Isn't he like 6'6" or something? He's tall.
Yeah, but I think that's why he's so injury prone because he doesn't have any muscle or anything
Right.
to his body.
No.
Wasn't he the number 9 rated like pitcher in the minors overall?
Sean, tell him. Just start giving him beer. He'll put the weight on.
Exactly.
Maybe a little bit of chicken or steak to go with it.
That's fine. Whatever. Have
What'd you guys
protein
think of that
action?
trade earlier for the Indians?
Positive.
Put it this way: they didn't get anything to help them now. Down the road, they actually got a lot of good prospects. But
Yeah.
But
Now,
now,
Naylor will help him now just because their outfield's so depleted.
yeah, but
I think
don't know.
that relief pitcher, is it
Right,
Quintrell or Quintel?
Yep. Yep. I've got him.
He came in and pitched pretty good last night for him.
And he is a 100%. He is like one of the best. I've got him on my fantasy baseball, and the guy gets me holds and saves like nobody's business.
The Indians are very good at going out and finding young, cheap talent
Mhm.
and developing them. And that's what they had to do in the ridiculous world of baseball and no salary cap.
Mhm.
To
Well,
try and level the playing field.
they got the I think the 7th, 9th, and 11th top prospect from
Yes.
San Diego.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad haul. But the thing is, can Naylor? That's the question out of the haul. Can Naylor help him?
He's the biggest key to that trade right now.
Exactly. I mean, Reyes is hot as hell. That guy he'll hit anything.
Yeah.
That's the second deal we made with San Diego that has been like big.
With Brand Hand and Simber and all them.
Yeah.
Reyes starting to heat up. Lindor starting to heat up a little bit. I actually think I don't, you Cleveland guys who are Indians fans, I actually think Hernandez, their second baseman, they should sign now to a couple-year deal. I think that guy's been a tremendous signing for the Indians.
Why did Philly
not
let
only
him go?
not only on defense, but he's solidified the leadoff spot for them. So I think they should just sign him to at least a 2-year deal. Not too crazy, but at least a 2-year deal.
Why did the Phillies let him go though?
If they had their eye on him too.
They didn't use him the right way. Last year he was batting 8th or 9th, and he wasn't hitting as well. So they said, "Screw it, we're gonna let you go." And he was batting 270 with 10 home runs and 60 some RBIs out of the 8th or 9th spot, which is not really that bad. But
He
he's
signed him
more
to a 1-year deal for a couple million.
Yeah, like I think 1 year for $6 or $7 million or something like that. So it's not too cheap, but for the Dolans, that's not too bad. But yeah, I would sign Hernandez in a heartbeat to at least a 2-year deal, and to say, here, you're going to be our second.
What, like 280 something?
280 with the 2 or 3 home runs and 15 some RBI. Yeah, he's just a solid leadoff hitter, way better defensive player than Kipnis is. So I give him a 2-year deal for 17 to $20 million to say you're going to be our leadoff hitter and our second baseman for the next couple of years, and boom, you're done.
Yeah, mom says it was a great trade.
We'll see for Clevenger.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
What kind of disaster.
Well, don't forget Clevenger also had that leg injury before the season started too.
And now he has to, and he's thanking his lucky stars that the DH is in effect, because he would have had to have hit now
twice. Yeah. No. Before last year, remember he had a leg injury, and then before the season in spring training, he tore his meniscus. So he had 2 leg injuries.
I think it has something to do with his herky-jerky delivery. He steps and does some type of weird move, and then all of a sudden, it's like there's too much movement going on from him.
But when you're doing that the whole time, what are you going to tell the guy to stop moving?
Right.
That's the thing. You
just might shorten your career due to injuries. That's all.
Yeah.
I have a little update.
Here.
Well, Mr. Harden is doing his famous disappearing act, which he normally does, but he waits until the Western Conference Finals or whatever. He's disappeared. He's got 7 points and it's almost halftime. Thunder currently are beating the Rockets 53-50. Harden's got 7 points.
How many times has he shot? 12, 14?
Let's see here.
21.
He
I don't think it's been that many.
2 for 7.
Really?
Yeah.
That's low for him.
What's Westbrook doing? Is he
Westbrook has got 13. He's 13 minutes. He's got 8 points. The leading scorer for Houston is Gordon with 11.
Hey guys, on your next pick, subliminal messages coming through the door about the Seahawks defense. Somebody overheard it and said, "Take the Seahawks." I don't know what he's talking about over there. If he's
I
at
thought
his
that was Kelly.
No, that's Bryce over there.
Go to bed.
I've got school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm
doesn't.
looking at Minnesota
School
defense.
starts next week.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Actually, Minnesota's defense is there for a backup.
Yeah, that's a good defense to grab.
And they just got Ndakwe. I mean, that's
That's
and they played Detroit and Chicago.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, shame on you.
Hey,
I see that big line in the background.
Keeping it real, man. I'm keeping it real.
Hey,
I got
I never thought I would say this, but for once, listen to Zolt.
Hey, dude, you know what? I'm going to hand some fans some respect in Detroit. They know the Lions are shit. We know they're bad. Everybody here knows they're bad. We don't pretend like you do in Cleveland.
Oh, who are you
Oh.
talking to?
Uh-oh.
God.
Uh-oh.
We know our
Shots have
shit
been
team.
Suds.
fired.
Suds,
You
mom,
know,
mom
We know
just,
our shit
mom
team.
just,
Trust
you
me.
just woke up, mom.
It's painful.
Mom, you just.
But
Mom
this team is not a shit team coming
That's
up.
it. Hey, George.
they
Suds
were
ain't
supposed to
invited.
be a shit team last year, but look what happened.
Well, they had their heads in their ass. I give you that. I mean, but it's going to be different this year.
Listen, you can't fix stupid. There's no pill.
Uh,
The heads
yeah, you
can't
can.
get.
You fired him. Kitchens is out of here playing tight end coach over for the Giants. So we sent stupid to New York. So
I'm gonna not quite go the same route as Suds. My route's gonna be a little bit different. It's like, but it starts off the same. We are in Detroit. We know shit when we see shit, and I'm looking at you, Chicago. You're bad.
Well, watch Chicago whoop the Lions' ass.
No. See, that's not even gonna happen. That's the thing. They're worse than us. They're bad. They're really bad.
Matthew Stafford is like the bull in the china shop, except he's the china shop.
Oh, Mythbusters has debunked that, by the way. A bull in the china shop, the bull was actually very good about getting around everything and never knocked over one
our
cut.
defense here, Sean. Back
But
up.
on Stafford's the china shop.
Hold up.
Sean.
One.
He's
Unmute.
muted.
I didn't mute him. He muted himself.
I muted myself. I was talking to my daughter. I got a issue going on here. So, yeah, take the D.
Minnesota?
Vikings.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like it.
I was saying
Like it.
take the D as in Detroit. Give him
No.
the D.
Yeah.
Look at Zolt giving you that look, Akers.
Come on.
Finish it off with the running back, Dave.
Want to take Edmonds as a backup? We got Edmonds.
Well,
I
you
don't
can
like
take.
anything doing the Mimes.
Is
AP,
Well, what about-
Jared McKinnon.
What do you
Is
guys
Moss-
think about McKinnon?
That's could be sneaky. I don't.
You also got Coleman there too, though.
Well,
I
we
think
got Hines, we got Damian Harris, we got Edmonds
Is
and
Moss there?
McKinnon and AJ Dillon
No, Moss is probably gone.
or Benny Snell, but it's not a keeper league,
Moss
so
is
screw
gone.
Benny Snell.
Ooh, you're really, I mean, that is,
AJ Dillon could be a goal line touchdown guy, but I don't know not much beyond that. Though. Edmonds has the best chance to step into a number one role.
Hines is intriguing because he took a lot of the snaps away from Mac last year. So I don't know.
Like McKinnon too.
you've got Mac, right?
No.
No.
We've got Edwards, Hilaire, Sanders, Akers, Fournette, and Gibson.
Drop Akers.
No. Then Hines would probably be another.
Oh no, I kind of like Chase Edmonds, like Dave said.
Oh,
Run Chase. I mean, we don't have.
It'd be between Chase and McKinnon. Chase stands a better chance of play time. I don't know
I'm
what
sorry.
they're going to do in Frisco and McKinnon exactly.
Did you take Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was refilling my beer. I'm sorry.
That second picture you're on there, Birch.
I only did half one, so it's only one and a half.
yeah.
Well, figure
Who's the receiver? Who are the other receivers?
we've already got 6 receivers.
Oh, well, then you're really.
Yeah,
Well,
Wait. Who's your quarterbacks?
Tom Brady and Burrow.
I'd go Chase Edmonds. That's my opinion, but he's in Arizona, right, Dave? Sean?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
backing up Drake.
Yeah, he's behind Drake.
That's why.
Yeah. And Drake does get banged up here and there. He was banged up in Miami, so
And he did
I think
really
Edmonds-
well last year. I think we'll
Edmonds
go
has a better
Edmonds
chance,
on
I
the
think, of
fly.
playing
I'm
more
good
than
with any
McKinnon.
of those guys. So
Yeah. Let's go Edmonds last pick. We're
at
almost
this
there.
point, they're covering the COVID is all they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Edmonds has that ability that if Drake goes down, especially with that boot, if he ends up going down, that Edmonds goes right into a big role.
Exactly.
McKinnon and Damian won't have that. Dylan
Neither
won't have
will
that.
Hines.
I was gonna.
Right.
George,
What?
did you mute Akers?
No.
What?
Who just burped?
Andrews
did.
muted himself.
No, George muted me.
Did
Oh.
I?
I burped.
You're a good man, Sean.
Mom says she's out. Bye, Mom.
That was a I'm out of beer burp.
Well, you better go get some more, goddamn.
Oh yeah, we got time. We're done picking now.
Oh,
Hey, I was just looking at the Rock thing. He's had the Rock has had the virus for almost 3 weeks. He's well past everything, and the only thing his kids had was a sore throat. The other, him and his
All right,
wife
so that's
were
old
sicker.
news. So it's old news.
Yeah, he just decided to announce it now that they're past it.
Like you said, he was in a secluded area too.
Allegedly, he had close personal friends over, and that's what happened. They brought it into his home.
We've had close personal friends.
what she said.
Yeah,
Isn't
there's
that
now
your
a-
team? Whose team name is that? Is
had
that your
to.
team name, Ryan?
Oh, hell yeah.
Of
Now
What
a
is
new,
it,
new
Pete?
outbreak in the Cleveland indie film industry. The Cleveland film. There's an outbreak going on now.
Hmm.
And it sucks because I know a lot of people over there.
Hey, I'll take a month off of work. I don't care.
Right?
George, I'm gonna be getting off of here. Work. It comes early.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Quick on the trigger.
Hey, make sure there's no cars coming my way when you go through before I get through. All right.
I haven't seen any since that incident. So
The funny part is, Aaron went to work. There was a wrong way car going east on I-90, and then like 5 minutes later, I see the car pulled over by Avon police. So I was like, "Hey, what the hell?" He's like, "That's the car that was probably going the wrong way." Great. At
yeah, I was
4:30,
going 65 miles per hour, right as long as I was going. He was right side by side with me on the other side.
did you wave to him?
No, because I was looking at the other traffic trying to get out of the way. There was a rig coming and a couple cars, and they were going all over the place.
That is the nice thing about going to work at 4:30 in the morning. There's no traffic on there whatsoever.
No.
And you see the weirdest shit.
Yes, you do.
Shit, that's happened over here in Sandusky. Me and Holly were traveling. I forget where the hell we were traveling to, and it's dark. And then Holly's like, "What?" I go, "I shouldn't be seeing headlights this close to us." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" She looks up and she goes, "Huh, is that car in the same fucking path we are?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I'm driving, but I'm like in the right-hand lane in the same sense. And I'm like, is he coming toward me or is he staying in the left-hand lane? I'm like, because you don't know what these fuckers are going to do.
No, then who knows if they're drunk or if they're high
Yeah.
on something or stoned or sniffing crack. Who knows?
It's like the closer they get, I'm like watching the car light to see if it's coming toward me so I can at least try to go around.
Make an informed decision.
Yeah. Making that
Well-
right decision. Is he trying to do a head-on collision or is he just trying to speed the fuck out of here because he's just not paying attention? And
Well, fellas, it's been fun. I will catch up with you. George, thanks for having me on.
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Okay, Lily.
I will
Yeah,
catch up
later,
with all you
Aaron.
guys. You guys have a good one. Be safe. Drink more beer, Sean and Birch.
You don't have
Make
to
sure
tell
you
me
guys
twice.
keep. It's okay.
Adam
good to
Duvall, third home run tonight at Fenway Park.
Who?
Braves, Adam Duvall. Braves have a player that hit 3 home runs in a game at Fenway in back-to-back nights.
Wow.
Jesus.
All right, fellas.
All right, Aaron.
All right.
Later.
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 See ya.
And the screwed up part about that is, where did the Braves originate from? Boston Braves.
Nice.
Who did the Indians beat in the 1948 World Series? But I digress.
48, no, it was the Cubs, I think.
No, 48.
He's already looked this up, so clearly it's the
I
Boston.
looked it up. I don't even have to look that shit up, man.
Yeah, you have. You looked at it. You weren't alive, so
No,
obviously you
45.
looked it up.
Cubs
No,
night.
damn right I wasn't alive. 54 is
How
when
do you
Willie
say
Mays
his
beat
name?
him.
Baez? J.V. Baez?
Baez, yeah. What about him?
Big shot. 443 crushed home run. Where did it say? Right here, yeah. Cubs Baez crushes a homer, 443-foot bomb to left field seats.
443. That's not too. Nah, for it to be a bomb, I would say 475 plus.
Where are they at?
Probably Wrigley. So 443 is probably just over the wall,
I
not
was
too
gonna
far.
say, yeah.
The Rockets are up by 2.5, 59-61.
Oh, talking about the Rockets, I was trying to ask you this earlier. The
Wait a
ironic
minute.
part about that is that Westbrook
Woo-hoo!
goes to Houston, and Paul goes to OKC. If OKC wins it, then we all know that Westbrook couldn't do it in OKC.
No, clearly.
Okay, no more basketball.
Hey, Tyler Naquin just hit a 3-1 home run, 5-0 Indians. Thank you.
Really?
Guess they had their eye on him too.
Football. What'd you guys finish up with? Sean, Dave?
What, the roster?
Yes.
So the starters will be Brady, Edwards, Hilaire, Sanders, Mike Evans, Calvin Ridley, Shark, Mark Andrews at tight end, Akers in the flex right now. Bench is Fournette, Christian Kirk, Deontay Johnson, Antonio Gibson, Noah Fant, Joe Burrow, Hunter Renfrow, Vikings D, and Chase Edmonds.
And
Well
this
rounded.
is one quarterback, two running backs, three receivers, tight end,
Yep, tight end,
Flex.
flex, defense.
and a defense.
Yeah,
And 18 rounds.
yeah.
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 Damn.
No
A lot of
kicker in
rounds for
18
no kicker.
rounds.
No kickers. Thankfully.
Yeah. Mike, you couldn't play this one. You would be Jones to play the pick Tucker. I want Tucker. No, no. I want Tucker. No.
The only
No,
pick
you
I
can
kind
play
of
it.
question is this Joe Burrow one. I know it's late, but Joe Burrow?
That's a flyer. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
Take the
backup.
tuna.
Quarterbacks to pick
Take
up
the
the-
tuna.
I don't think
No.
Brady has a bye to week 13 or some shit anyway. So
I rather take Burrow because he's going to play right away than Tuna,
Yeah, Brady's by week 13.
which
Yeah,
kind of pisses me
plenty.
off because I just saw that Tyrod Taylor is going to be named starter.
You did get Evans? Is that what you're saying too?
oh yeah.
Yeah, we got Evans.
So you got Evans, Fournette, and
Brady.
Brady.
Brady. All I'm gonna say that's a triple connection right there.
So, yeah, there's plenty of quarterbacks to pick up if Burrow turns out to stink, but I don't think he will. Be interesting to see. His biggest problem will be his offensive line in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You got
They've
Evans,
improved a
Is he
little
gonna-
bit. That's a
Is he going to
problem.
have time to throw it and really develop into the quarterback that they're hoping for?
Who's your
That's the
third
question. They added a couple linemen, but we'll see how that plays out.
Well, they drafted a lineman last year in the first round, and he got hurt the whole year.
Right.
So he's coming back. So that guy, should essentially help him out.
Should.
But I think
But I just like they say his leadership's really there, and he's already the leader of the locker room. I mean, just a lot of good things. Good gamble that late. We'll see how it pans out. But
I think when we did our
Well,
Good.
Stafford was a good leader when he first came out of college, and look what happened, and everybody took to him right away. The Cleveland game really turned him around, and what happened since? I mean, they haven't really done anything.
You said Tampa's bye week is week 13, right?
Yeah.
Burrow gets to play against the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
It'll be
fuck.
Burrow versus Tua.
Good pick.
It'll be
Oh,
Tua
yeah.
Jesus
versus
Christ.
Tua. Suds,
hey,
there's a
Suds is
big
going to be
week
glued
right
to the
there.
TV.
Oh, Jesus. There
Watch
you
him,
go.
watch him
Awesome.
flex that too.
Lost. Yeah.
Watch him
Awesome.
flex it.
They would too, only because
They would.
it's the top 4 quarterbacks in the draft.
Yeah.
Suds
Well,
just died.
yeah,
Well, that's why I picked up Font and Locke in the Michigan Aces one for week 6 because they're playing against Miami in Denver.
like I said, it's Tua versus Burrow, week 13, 1 o'clock. Oh, that would so get flexed to the Sunday night.
I wouldn't doubt that.
They said Tua's not going to be a starter right now.
No. That's why we said
Week
it's
13.
week 13.
Week 13, he might
It's
be.
week 13. Tua versus Burrow.
You know, I'll be wearing my jersey. As soon as he becomes a starter, the jersey's going on.
Funny part is,
Absolutely.
Suds, every time I see his name, I say his name's not Tua. it's
Tuna.
Tuna. all because of you. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Now you got to get a custom jersey with the same number, just to have tuna.
Not a problem. Easy to do.
Aaron's got a guy.
I'll wear it too. Shit,
He's
man.
gonna be wearing it around, and people are gonna be like, "Who the hell is Tuna?"
They'll know.
Yeah, they'll know. So
Be
what
funny as hell.
is that draft totally over? Has the Mr. Irrelevant been picked?
Yes.
And-
Let's see, who was Mr. Irrelevant? Looks like it was Dallas Goddard in the final round.
24 hours without the use of.
Yeah,
As
that's what it
you're
was.
look-
Dallas Goddard was Mr. Irrelevant.
As
They
you're
should've
looking
took the
at
Lions
some of
either.
the rosters there, who's got pretty much the craziest, dumbest roster that you've seen drafted? I mean, we might as well call them out now. You know,
Let's see.
Well, I'm so confused. If he's got Brady, or I mean,
Hand washing.
Evans, Andrews.
We recommend you follow.
Who's your running backs again?
Positions.
we're already on an evaluation, Mike. You missed it.
Oh my! I don't care if you're on an evaluation. I was just asking a question.
You've got
Who's your running back?
Hilaire, Miles Sanders, Leonard Fournette, Cam Akers, Antonio Gibson was a flyer late,
I missed the
and Chase
first one.
Edmonds. Those are running backs.
Kansas City, Hilaire Edwards.
Oh, fine, I got you. Okay.
Text Barbie.
I was trying to think of how your guys were picking with you getting Evans and Andrews together. But I
There
see
was some
they
fun,
mostly
weird
most
picks
of
up
running
early.
backs
I'm
are-
trying to find the roster grid in this thing. That's so
Yeah.
I'm not worried about my health portion, but like.
in this ESPN league. I'm not used to it.
It was hard enough yesterday.
What are you looking for? A roster grid, Dave?
Yeah, I found it. It just took a second. Who's got the worst team?
Yeah, who is 100% drunk when they were drafting? Because we
Uh,
know there's always
There was a
one.
couple people auto drafting.
Oh,
Oh,
What is
geez.
the point?
Yeah, I hate the auto drafters. I really do.
it's like what, after their first 9 picks and they went, okay, we're done.
We got
do
our
a
starters
like
done.
that.
So far, the weakest team kind of looks like Team 100 to a point. Hold on a second. Let's see.
Who?
Team 100. That's what they've got. I mean, they're not, but they got Watson at quarterback. Cook is fine at running back. Watson's got some question marks because of his supporting cast,
Yeah,
although I still like him. Le'Veon Bell's garbage.
yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, whether he's going to regress a little bit just in that offense, I think, but not terrible. DJ Moore, I'm not huge on, but okay. Odell Beckham Jr., Austin Hooper at their tight end. They got Hollywood Brown in their flex. Not terrible, but
Not the greatest.
their backups aren't that strong.
What's the
I
deal?
don't know, Dave. That Ethan's winning team isn't that great. His running backs are Kamara, David Johnson, and then he drops down to Montgomery,
Oh, yeah.
Breida, Pollard.
Ooh.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know. He
That's
doesn't
a
have anybody behind.
huge drop.
He has nobody behind Kamara. Now he does have Julio and Robert Woods.
Yeah, but his third receiver is AJ Green, and I'm not buying AJ.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
trusting
then he
AJ
drops
Green at
down to
all.
like
If he
Curtis
comes-
Samuel and
if-
Preston Williams.
If AJ Green comes back with 800 yards and 7 touchdowns, that would be outstanding.
It would be. But
He's going to probably do about 650 and 4.
Even then,
I mean, and like I said, what he's coming off of, that actually wouldn't be that bad either.
Yeah, would you take it?
Not on fantasy.
No, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking just regular season. Yeah, fantasy, no, but regular season, yeah, I would take that.
Yeah, as a number 3 slot, sure. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
AJ Green is the number 3 slot.
Country Black Simba's got some big
They-
questions.
With those, no, with 650 and for 16 games, yeah.
Yeah, Country Black Simba completely dodged the running backs. It's
He did,
Gordon. They got Gordon, Hunt, and Swift, and Thompson.
Ooh.
And that's it.
That's it.
Ooh.
They're hurting at running back.
But they took Lamar Jackson.
They got Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
They
They got a
got
running back
Michael
then.
Thomas.
Yeah, but even after Michael Thomas, they followed up with Ruggs and Sutton. Give me a
I know.
freaking break.
Ooh.
It's not half
Did
bad,
all
but
the-
And then he went rookie crazy with Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Rookie
Justin-
receivers do
Justin-
not produce at a high level in their first year.
Justin
And Jalen
Jefferson.
Rager, who's out for a while.
And Jefferson's already been only noted as going to be the 4th wide receiver.
Yeah,
He-
I'm
no,
actually thinking
He's
about
been
dropping.
having a hard time. He's only leading with the 2nd team right now. And they've only brought him up a few times as a 4th wide receiver with the 1st team.
That guy's going to be a
Up on it.
stud. Telling you right now.
Well, he's having a hard time right
He's
now.
going to be, but I don't know about this year.
Yeah.
He might be, but
Even-
like Sean said, rookie wide receivers just tend not to
Yeah.
perform.
Right.
And
He's
especially
He,
with
he could turn out to be friggin' a world beater. It's just that first year it's usually a learning process.
and especially
Usually takes 3, once in a while 2, but yeah. it takes
What
a
about
while.
listen to this Gridiron Gorillas team? Other than Patrick Mahomes, he went running back Aaron Jones and Gurley. Now, I'm not a Gurley fan, but okay. But then the rest of his running backs are Henderson, Howard, and Madison, and Hyde. So he has no depth at running back.
No
He's
depth.
relying
Oh,
on Gurley.
Madison.
But on top of it, his receivers are Cooper, Landry, and Metcalf. Now, I like Metcalf, but Cooper disappears way too much, and Landry's too much of a wild card.
No.
Landry is not a wild card.
No.
Landry's going to be a solid number 2 wide out in fantasy.
5 years straight, he's had 1,000 yards or more.
Yeah, Landry's been the most consistent. That's the
Oh.
most
If
consistent.
you said Beckham was a wild card, yes.
Then I would agree with you on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I stopped
Landry,
Dave
no.
from taking Beckham tonight.
Are you saying
Yeah, that was hard.
Amari Cooper?
That's the same guy that took Jared Cook early, though.
Oh, jeez.
Well, there you go.
Are you saying Amari Cooper or Cooper Cup?
No, Amari
Amari
Cooper.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper is the number 1. No, I wouldn't even use him as a number 3.
They
No,
took
I
Solo
don't like
up.
Cooper. Amari Cooper.
I don't know. Cooper's going to step up pretty big for fucking Dak this year.
They took
I
Solo
think
up in the
Gallup's
third
going to
round.
overtake.
Yeah,
Cooper.
I'm with you on that. Gallup is going to be the guy.
Yeah, I
Landry-
like
Landry-
Gallup. I like
second
Gallup a
spot.
lot, but I haven't been able to get him yet this year.
Yeah.
Landry's worst year was 2014 when he had 758 yards and receptions. Outside of that, he's been over 900 and averaging just about 1,100 a
Yeah, so
season.
he's been your solid, consistent receiver.
Miami, wasn't it?
Miami in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's touchdown wise kind of weak. He averages
No.
about 4.5 a season in touchdowns.
That's Landry.
Yeah, Landry 4.5.
But still,
His best season was 17 in Miami, where he had 9. Outside of that, it's 6, 4, 4, 4, 5.
but you'll still take the 1,000 to 1,100 yards
Yeah.
consistent every year, especially in fantasy.
But especially when receptions are
PPR.
At an all-time,
Yeah.
right? It's a
Yep.
premium, and it's a PPR league.
Yep.
As a number 2, absolutely Landry.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause he's good for 7 or 8 receptions a game easily.
Yeah.
And since he's on the right-hand side, and that's where dipshit rolls out every single fucking time, that's who you throw to.
Oh, you're talking about the future top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Here we
Baker
go.
Mayfield.
Yes.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yes,
We're gonna go. Let's go.
His name is Dipshit. That's his name.
Don't talk about Matt Stafford.
Coming from a Lions fan. Come on.
I'm not a Lions fan.
No,
I like Baker. You're not Lions fan? I thought
No,
you
I'm not a
were.
Lions fan.
no.
He's
He is not a-
I'm
he is-
from Michigan, and I'm objective. I know that they're complete shit.
He is a
I'm not a Lions fan.
he is a
Nope.
Toronto Argonauts fan.
Not even
Much better. They're much better than Lion Cleveland's. No, that's true.
He's
Baker Mayfield is about where's he gonna go? He's like NASCAR. He's going left. He's going left. No, he goes right. He's going right. He's gonna go right. He's the
making a
reverse
left
NASCAR.
turn.
Guys, watch. I'm telling you, breakout for Baker this year. He's figured it out.
He's
And that offense, if he can't figure out with that offense, I'm sorry.
Only if
you mean he's actually figured out how to go left this time?
I think he has.
last year, the year before, they did a lot of rollouts, naked bootlegs with him, and they worked really well. Last year, they didn't do that.
No,
I'm telling
Freddie
you.
forgot what he was doing.
Exactly. If they can get him out and roll him out a little bit more, I'm telling you, it's going to be a different.
They showed
Baker.
flashes last year, especially when they beat the shit out of Baltimore.
No, George, we've said this before. The Browns gave the blueprint of how to beat the Ravens.
Yep.
In that first game.
Yep.
And everybody saw that. The
And
thing
nobody
is,
followed it.
Exactly.
He did.
Well, they didn't have the correct personnel to try to follow it.
Right.
They tried it, but their personnel were just unable to attack it.
But the
Everybody
other-
has a plan until you get hit in the mouth.
But the other thing is, with Baker Mayfield, the quick slants, the little quick 5-7 yard passes turned into 14-15 yards. They were trying for 15-17 yards before they can, so they can try for 30-something yards.
And they were trying those deep passes with no offensive line because the coaching staff didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Exactly. Look at the Giants Monday night game. Or no, I'm sorry, the Jets Monday night game. Odell Beckham. That was what, 8-9 yard slant, goes for 90 yards. Hello, can you just build off of that? Nope, we can't.
Not the Browns, not last year.
So that's the thing. If they get more little rollouts with Baker, short passes, that's what he can do the best.
Make the receivers earn their money by going to yards after the catch.
Exactly, Doug.
Look at what he's got in the backfield, Hunt and Chubb. I mean,
They gotta that offense can be a top 10, top 8 offense.
easily.
If you look at their running
Easily.
backs and their wide receivers, if you
Oh,
take
yeah.
that into account, if you guys, there's no reason why with any fucking quarterback with a grain of salt should make the playoffs with what they have. If they don't,
They should go. They should go.
they
at
need to
least
get rid of
8-8.
Baker Mayfield.
They
Well,
should
yeah.
go at least 8-8 this year.
10
At
and
least.
6.
Thank you.
10 and
If
6.
they-
I have them going 11-5. I have them going 11-5, and they lose in the division.
I don't know if I
And
can
they-
go 11-5.
we
The
didn't hear that
defense
part.
is too banged up and beat
What's
up.
that?
Depends how quickly they heal.
You're
Just I'm
freezing
worried
up,
about our
Arch.
defense.
I have them going 11-5, and they're still losing the division.
If
I
they
hope-
if they don't win 10 games, you have to cut Baker Mayfield.
No,
If they don't win 10,
you cut Baker based on his play, not on the win-loss record. Because
I'll
their
give them.
defense is
I'll give
beat
them
up
8
this year.
games. Anything less than 8 games, you really start to question.
The thing that's going to help the Browns the most is going to be Hooper in the red zone. You didn't have a tight end you can throw to in the red zone where you were
It
first
kept
and
caught the
goal
ball.
with 9 yards out. You had no tight end to throw to. If now with Hooper, I'm telling you right now, that's going to be a world of a difference right there.
Not only Hooper, I think that Bryant's good.
Yeah.
The guy they drafted. Oh hell yeah, yeah.
He was good.
I haven't seen him watch a game, and I'm telling you right now, he's better than Joku.
Oh yes. I'm surprised they haven't traded Njoku yet.
Oh,
They can't get
I
nothing.
think they're
for him.
trying to. They just can't find one who wants him.
yeah.
Everybody's doing the same thing, like I said before. Why sit there and put yourself in the market? Oh, I'm gonna trade this guy, but if no one wants him, I'm just gonna release him. Well, then no one's gonna trade you.
Yeah.
Just like Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Well, Tampa Bay's gonna be like, why would I want to trade for him if I know he's just gonna walk to me?
Yeah.
Well, put it this way: it's one thing if a star player wants to, doesn't want to come back, and like Kamara. Would everybody agree that Kamara is a star player?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And
Obviously.
So he would, if he doesn't come, he wants to sit out. He goes, trade me or sign me to what I
No,
want.
he was back at practice today,
I'm not. I know.
and it's all on an extension. It wasn't about.
I'm just using him as an example. I'm not saying. Yeah, I know he came back, but basically he said, "Hey, star player, give me what I want or trade me." You look at David Njoku. Is he in the same boat as? Hell no. So why the hell would you go to his needs or go to what he wants? You wouldn't, because he's not that. When you're playing, when he barely played that many games last year, why would you agree to what he wants?
Who's talking? Somebody's got a wife or a girlfriend or whatever speaking in the background.
Or both.
Hey. Someone needs to put somebody on mute.
I told you, it's Akers.
No, she ain't saying nothing back there.
Man, I don't think.
oh, it's Sean.
And then yeah, she didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
She
Sounds
said-
like, I got you.
Shut the hell up.
Damn hoes. Those damn hoes don't shut up.
Ah, that's priceless.
Well, I got to keep the camera up here.
Right?
Oh.
You went in your dreams, yeah. Unless there's a dog on her there and some peanut butter.
Yeah. And welcome to Dueling Aces After Dark.
Oh, I can tell you a line right now, but I don't know if George would.
It's 10:43. Gear come up. Gates
Dave,
open.
why do you think I had you doing the draft picks?
Yeah,
Gates open,
I know.
George, I don't think you want me to say what I want to say.
Go right ahead.
Let it rip.
Hey, if it gives us ratings, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a guy at work told me one time, he goes, "You want to have the best sex you ever had?" I said, "Well, yeah. What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, you have peanut butter at home." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you have a dog at home?" I said, "Well, yeah." He goes, "All right. When you're having sex, put a little peanut butter on your asshole." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "Put a little peanut butter in your asshole and you're doing your girl from behind. You leave the door open, the dog will come up and start licking." I'm like, "Just shut the hell up, you." I was like, no.
That's the wrong kind of threesome right there, boy.
Exactly. But
that's why your dog looks like that, with his eyes wide open, with his ears way back, going, "Oh Lord, no."
No. Doug, our George, tell him he's got a snaggletooth. That's why.
That's why you don't. That's why you definitely don't use the peanut butter trick, huh?
Wow.
Well, for a second there, I thought you were going to say put the peanut butter on your nuts and have the dog lick your nuts.
So George, your sports show went from sports to dogs licking peanut butter out of butthole.
Right?
It's the wrong kind of. It's the wrong end of fantasy. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, he said fantasy. He didn't tell us it was football.
Ball.
Yep.
Keyword ball.
Yeah, usually about, after 10, it's getting a little late for a lot of those early people, and they start getting slap happy. And this is why we call it Dueling After Dark. Usually after 10 o'clock, it gets really crazy, and everybody's getting.
For a second there, I thought
right
Zolt
off the
was
wagon.
frozen. He was just really still.
The wheels come off the wagon after 10:30.
No,
That last 30 minutes is bad.
So,
it's the most.
Were the wheels ever on our wagon?
No.
No. We would have having triangles since day one.
Just like 2 weeks ago when George goes, "Are we ever normal?" And everybody goes, "No."
Never.
Nope.
Absolutely not. Ever.
See, I have a different definition of normal.
You're normal.
See, what normal is what you are every day. That's normal. Hence, I'm always normal. Right?
And your definition of normal.
Because I'm
not
always
my
the
definition
same.
of normal.
I'm always the same. So therefore, I am normal.
Okay.
I love your voice.
Oh, jeez. Really? Already?
Don't you know the rule that says you know you're not crazy if you believe you're crazy, you're not crazy. The crazy people are the ones who don't know they're crazy but are crazy. I know I'm crazy, therefore I'm normal.
Crazy people believe in the things that they lie about and they think it's really true.
Breathe, George. Just breathe.
No, crazy people believe Mayfield to be a top 10 quarterback.
No,
That's very
no,
true.
no,
Smart
no,
people. That's the smart ones.
no. Top
No way.
15. Now top. Wait,
Crazy
got this
ones are like
behind- I
Durkin,
got-
who believe that Stafford's going to be a top 5.
I got this behind me,
Serious.
and I know. Wait, Holly, I am freaking serious. So shut the hell up.
And don't call me sir.
Yeah. Baker. It could be a top 15 if he just plays to his potential. That's my thing.
You know, we're gonna have to turn around and charge you. You know, just like the staying healthy rule, take a drink. We're gonna have to turn around and start going with that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, for people that didn't hear or wasn't able to see the show last week, there's currently a bet going on with a young gentleman named Andrew. He has bet me. By the way, he forgot to get himself anything off this bet. It's strictly one-sided. That Matthew Stafford will finish in the, what was it, top 5? It was top 5, right? In quarterbacks?
We need
Right now,
Aaron for this
Durkin,
one.
we don't know because Durkin's probably the one who probably got Facebook to delete the thing.
It's top 5. Yeah, he better have got it deleted. That's probably who did it.
Yeah.
Now,
Top 10. Top 10.
It was a top 10?
Top 10.
All right, I'll even give him that. He has to finish in the top 10. That means in passing. Top 10 in passing in NFL. If he doesn't, I get to shave his head at next year's draft.
Oh.
Live. Off
George,
Facebook. So
tell
tune in.
him who's going to be there next year.
Yes, Mr. Burridge is planning on making a road trip too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell him who we have. What we have in the works for next year too.
No, go ahead. You're there.
Well, next year the Browns play Detroit Lions, and they play Detroit Lions down here. So we were thinking we have like a dueling aces. Depending on what date is, we have a dueling aces golf outing, and if we can get tickets, go to the Browns Detroit game down here.
Nobody wants to see that. That'll be easy.
Then fine, we just come back here to the El Patio de Burris and we just drink like hell. And
No, I'm saying we'll be able to get tickets. Nobody's going to go to that game.
that's fine. But so next year we're making big plans for Detroit.
Making it a DA weekend.
Yes.
I just can't wait to shave his head. Dude, I would be laughing my.
We will broadcast that.
Absolutely,
hell yeah.
Shave his
dude.
beard off too?
Huh?
What's that?
You get to shave his beard off too?
Nope.
No,
Just the, just
I would
top
do
of
all.
his head.
I would do the whole thing, wouldn't I?
No, just the head.
just the head.
I know. Aaron was loving him, right? He's like, why is this guy so high on Stafford right now? And I'm like, oh, just leave that go. Just let it go, Aaron.
No, wait. Suds, what did you say to us when you were driving down? How many messages did you have on your phone?
That
before
was
you-
fucking ridiculous. That damn messenger had 70 messages on that thing from the time I left Michigan till the time I got to George's house. We had 70 damn messages on that thing. And then from the time we left George's house to the time we picked you up and got to the bar, there was over 100.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And that's been the most active messenger chat I've ever seen in a 4-hour time.
My problem was I couldn't turn the volume down because it was giving me directions.
Ding,
So the whole fucking time it's like ding,
ding,
ding.
ding.
I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. Ding, ding. Shut the fuck up. Ding, ding. You motherfuckers. I'm gonna throw some. Ding, ding, ding.
My phone was doing the same thing. It was in my ear on my ear pods, and I had to fucking hit
Oh,
the.
jeez.
Whoa! Shut the hell up! You're the one.
You
who
were one of the ones doing it.
Yeah,
I know. I
yeah.
was keeping a lighter on both of them.
And here I am. I got it on mute and vibrate.
Funny part is, George pulls into the driveway. I'm like, all right. So I get in. I'm like, I'm thinking Akers in the back seat. All of a sudden, I see Suds. I'm like, holy shit, Suds! From the time they picked me up to the time we got to the bar, what, 20 messages?
Yes.
At least
20 at 5:30.
And my phone's going off, Ryan's phone's going off, and so is Suds.
It's in my pocket.
Ding, 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 ding.
Simultaneous. You'd think it would be simultaneous. Nope. Everybody's got different services.
And the funny part is, it's in our pocket. We're like, oh, we ain't answering that. We know what it's from.
Who was it? Uzolt that signed? No, it was fuck.
Oh, I thought Holly
Was
pulled
it
the plug
Andrew
there.
from Boston that signed on. He said 99 missed messages. What the hell am I missing?
that was Schroeds. He's like, what the hell?
And Russ here will sum it up. Matt Stafford, top 5 quarterback. He's like, okay, I'm not reading all that.
Yeah, see, I told you it was top 5.
He did say
Oh, it
top
was
5,
top 5?
and then it
Oh,
was
it's
down to
top
top
5.
5.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I got into it with Durkin on that in chat. It was me and Durkin going back and forth for a while, and that's what set it off.
Then he started talking about it online.
Quarterbacks with AARP cards.
Yep.
Oh, he's got to lead the league in passing, top 5, or I shave his
When you
head.
say in passing, do you mean passing yardage?
Yep.
Okay.
That's how we said it very specifically. He's got to lead. He's got to be top 5 in passing yards.
So whoever goes by completion.
I would go by completion percentage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be completion percentage and it could be quarterback rating. I mean, whatever the hell.
And if he makes it to the 9th game, it's locked in stone. Now, if he goes out in that 10th game, I get to shave his head.
Because he couldn't make it.
He didn't make it. It counts.
All I know is
nothing on this, right?
Not a damn thing. He's a moron.
He's stupid or what?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see Suds paying off one of the NFL players. Hey, him in the knee.
Blind cheat and steal the Eddie Guerrero way. That's Suds.
Yep.
You had to bring
Unfortunately,
up
I don't make enough money to pay off one of these motherfuckers.
Eddie Guerrero, probably one of the best technical wrestlers ever. But
yeah. Oh yeah.
I digress.
Steroids is a powerful drug.
When he lost Benoit, he lost himself.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely. He was the support system.
Yep.
So
I think Mary just fell out of her chair laughing. She's got 4 rolling over funny faces here. She's just dying over here.
What the hell is a rolling over funny face?
The angled one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just like
That's
the rolling on the floor laughing my ass off one.
Well, just to actually make that bet somewhat interesting, I went ahead and pulled up his stats. He's actually done it 4 times, finished in the top 5 in his career.
What years?
11, 12, 13, and 2017.
When was the last time Megatron was on the team?
I don't know. 17 wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know.
16, 17,
16.
So the last time he was in the top 5 was the last time Megatron played.
Hang on.
No, I think we cleared this before. 2017, he was not there.
I don't think Megatron was there in 17.
Megatron's been gone that long,
right?
It's been gone a while.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it, does it?
So he's been gone for 4 years?
Going on 3.
I loved it when someone came to a draft one time and they're like, I'm taking
Career ended 2016.
Why are you taking a Transformer?
At the end of the 16 season.
Yep. So he was
So
not
the year
there for
after
2017.
So only
he
once.
He did it once after.
Yeah, only once after Megatron. And what was his completion percentage then?
69.
In,
Um,
in 2017.
He's got a lot of kids. He probably is. That's probably where it is at too.
65.7.
65%.
Close.
I was close.
And what's the percentage I shave a Detroit Lions L into Durkin's head? 100%.
Why we keep you around, Suds?
I'm gonna have a fucking blast.
Once it's on camera next year.
right.
Make
Oh, it will be.
So top five, you're looking at about what, 45 to 4,700 yards. What about 65 to 70%, 65 to 68% completion?
No. If you're just looking at yards, let's look at this. If you're looking at yards, what quarterbacks are up there? Mahomes,
Ryan, Brady. Well, I don't know about Brady this year, but Breeze will be up there.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson won't be.
Well, the Lamar Jackson won't have that many throwing throwing yards. He'll have total yards, but not throwing.
I don't
So you
think
can't
Dak
include
will
him.
be up there.
What about Phillip Rivers?
Phillip Rivers doing 4,500 yards?
He's iffy one because he's going to a new team.
Actually, he gets to be moved up one because Jameson Winston's not throwing no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is our level here? We said 4,500.
45, 4,700 for top five.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anything above
4,500. Breeze hasn't done that since 2016.
I was going to say that's a top mark to hit.
I'll say
4,500. I think just over fours puts you in the
Fours?
top.
Fours? Okay.
The
4,000.
lowest total Stafford had that got him in the top five was 44.46, and that was the 2017. So 4,400.
Shit, I remember back in 2000, if your quarterback got 4,000, he was the number one quarterback back
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,500
Fucking
yards. Screw that. 3,000 to 3,500.
Yeah.
Just 4,000 wouldn't keep you
Yeah,
top five.
when Marino broke, what was it, 4,000 yards or 4,500 yards? It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Today's
back then
era,
the rules were a lot tougher too. I mean, with the
Brady should not have a problem
Change
with
over.
4,000.
defensive
No,
back
the-
rules, secondary rules.
The rules were a lot more lax back then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
now
more
like
lax
you
now.
barely if you
Or back then, yeah.
if you put your and the damn quarterback gets a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, look at them wrong.
Okay, so,
Right.
so we're back to the argument of top five, 4,000 yards quarterbacks. Mahomes, Dak,
Matt Ryan.
Not sure about that.
Ryan,
Mahomes,
Breeze.
probably.
I don't think Breeze is going to do it.
Rodgers.
I don't think Rodgers is going to do it.
Brady?
I think Rodgers is going to do. He doesn't have the receiving core to do it.
That
Brady?
never stops him before.
Yeah, but
See, I don't
Brady
think
screwed him
that
this
Brady shouldn't break 4,000 either. Brady should easily break 4,000.
should. I mean, how they use them, but I agree with
What's
Brady.
his average, Zolt?
Sorry.
What's Tom's average?
Brady. I mean, he consistently breaks 4,000 yards. It's just how much beyond that are you going to get? Because you basically need to get like 4,300 for top five. So Stafford
here's
had
a wild card.
4,400 and he was third.
And he was doing 4,000 with one top receiver he's always had. Now he's got basically two.
Two and a tight end.
Yeah,
two
I could see Brady being up there.
And what's his favorite person to pass to outside of all that is those damn running backs, where he now has McCoy and
Fournette.
Fournette.
What about Phillip Rivers?
I was going to go with a wild card. What a healthy Big Ben.
All that
No.
matters is that Stafford doesn't make top five, and I get to shave that head.
I can see Roethlisberger touching 3,500 this year, but I don't see 4,000 out of that this year.
I can see Rivers going 4,000.
4,000 for Rivers, yeah.
I mean, he's done 46, 43, 45, 43, 47. Yeah.
With different receivers.
But
He
it's-
doesn't
That's
really-
gonna be the question. I mean, he's at a whole new place now. So
But here's the thing.
Here's another wild card.
Here's the thing with Rivers. He never had the defense that he does in Indy now.
Correct.
Indy has a better defense than he had in San
And he's got a
Diego.
better line. So he'll have more time to
That's
throw.
Exactly. Very good point, Doug.
Okay, what about Kyler Murray? 4,000.
Oh, I was
Just-
gonna
that's
bring
just
him
such a
up.
huge question mark. That's the
I
problem.
was going to bring him up, but I think I see him in the 3,500 range.
30. Okay.
I put him around more
because-
like 38,
because-
but under 4.
Because of him being able to run.
Yeah,
fair enough.
That's why I can't
fair
see,
enough.
I can't see him going.
So
over
you put him in
4,000.
like in a Lamar Jackson category because he's a runner.
Yeah. But I can't see him going. I mean, can he touch 4,000? Sure. But
Does he even have the receivers to do 4,000?
Oh yeah.
Kirk and D Hop alone.
And then Drake as a running back. I think he. I'm telling
Drake
you,
could surprise me with the receiving.
we like I said, we've been over Arizona this whole time for 3-4 months. I'm telling you, they're going to be one of the sleeper teams.
Yeah, we've said everybody's going to underestimate Arizona.
Yeah,
Another 4,000 yard. Your boy there, Russell Wilson.
I mean, Bryce's boy. Yeah,
I would love to say that, but I think he's the same thing with Kyler Murray. I think he'll be a 3,500.
I think Russell will be below 4 this year.
I agree.
Okay, so that still only leaves four people above technically
hurt
Stafford
with
in the 4,000 range. So
Russell
technically,
Wilson's hurt
yes, Durkin
running
would
back.
be correct in the fourth if you're using 4,000 as a barometer.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy
Jimmy G.
Garoppolo?
no.
He
Four
just
star
doesn't
Jimmy.
throw enough.
3,000. 3,000 to 3,300.
But since they lost their running back,
Still 3,000 to 3,300.
Yeah, but they've lost
They didn't-
every wide receiver.
Well, yeah, that's just the thing. They've lost all the wide
Yeah.
receivers at this point. I mean, when you're looking at Bourne and Jeff, what the hell was his name? Jeff something Jr. I was like, who? It's like Major League. Who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, it's a bunch of
I mean,
no names.
they're picking up
No.
guys off the street.
now,
Literally.
here's another wild card.
Bad
Because-
example, by the way.
Here's another wild card. Thank you, son.
All right, Arizona's schedule. Week
You
one,
froze. Sorry.
week one at the 49ers. Win or lose?
Lose.
Arizona lose.
I
This
think
is
they win.
Arizona's schedule.
Yeah,
think they win.
Arizona's going to lose that one.
Arizona loses.
Week 2, Washington at home.
When
Win.
Week 3, the Lions at home.
Win.
Week 4 at the Panthers.
When
Week 5 at the Jets.
Win.
Week 6 at the Cowboys Monday night.
Lose.
Because it's Monday night, win.
Win. I think they do win.
Go lose.
Lose.
Because it's Monday night,
Be
I don't
close.
think Dak's going to perform well under the lights, so to speak.
Really?
Really.
Be a good game.
It should be a good game. You're right.
Real good game.
So 50-50.
So we're 4-2.
4-2.
Week 7 at home, Seattle.
Lose.
It depends.
Win.
Who's the running back right now?
It's at
Drake.
home.
Drake
No, I'm
for
talking about for
Carson.
Seattle.
Chris Carson.
Carson.
The moment.
He will be.
Which
I would probably say Arizona on that one.
He's coming off of injury too. So
Yeah.
But here's the other thing.
but
He just rushed for 1,000 yards the last couple of years.
1,200.
Carson
1,200 yards.
Put up 12. Yeah, he puts up good numbers. He doesn't get any respect.
Yeah. I don't. I drafted him like in the 12th round in the Michigan Aces. I was like, are you kidding me? 12th? All right.
All right,
I'll
so
take
you're
it.
telling me 100 yards for 12 games.
What are we
Okay.
saying?
Where's the other 4?
What are we saying? Week 7, Seattle. What are we saying?
Oh, Arizona's going to lose that one.
I think they'll pull it out.
I think so too.
I'm going Arizona.
It's at home. So it's
Arizona.
not like it's in Seattle yet. It's at home.
Well, like it's going to matter because it's the fans.
Yes. Well, I
Well,
guess you're right. Yeah.
It's a matter of the turf. Remember the turf.
That's true. But it's on grass. They got grass.
Well,
So
like
Seattle's
I
turf.
said, but it's that movable turf.
Right.
You know. Week 8 is their bye. Week 9, home against the Dolphins.
Oh, win.
They can mail that in.
Drake runs for 200 yards.
Week 10, at home again, Buffalo.
Ooh.
Tough defense, but I still think they pull it out. They got the better offense.
I like that game. I'll put some money on Arizona, although it's going to be tight.
Sorry, Big Dog, go ahead.
I think it's going to be Bills, but it'll be close. But that'll be another good game.
Yeah, I want to see that game.
Tough.
Who's got the better offensive line, Dave?
Right now, technically, the Bills do.
I don't give a shit.
I do. I look at that. Everyone forgets about the offensive line, but it makes a difference.
It does. It's going to make a big difference.
All right. Week 11 is at Seattle.
Lose.
I think they'll split.
Yeah, I think they'll split the Seattle.
Are they in a dome or is it open?
It's open.
It's open.
I'm asking. I can't remember last time I seen a Seattle game.
Come and check out Bryce's wall. Oh, that's right. You were already there. Week 12 at the Patriots. Week 12.
Win.
They'll still win that.
Win.
Patriots defense too beat up.
Defense is going down. I mean, they've lost so many players due to COVID and opting out. You know, I don't think that defense is going to be there anymore.
Week 13 at home, the Rams.
Win.
Cardinals win.
Week 14 at the New York Giants.
Oh, win. Giants defense sucks.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles back at home.
Win.
They better win that game.
Home against the 49ers.
Lose.
That makes them
pulled out at home.
That makes them 12 and 4.
For Frisco's wide receiving core.
You're saying a lot of wins here.
That's hard to predict. Right?
Yeah, according to this, they're 12 and 4.
Right.
That's
week 17 at LA.
Win.
Chargers or Rams?
Rams.
Doesn't matter.
Remember, I picked Arizona to go to the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh.
So we're looking
I have
at
Arizona and Baltimore in the Super Bowl.
So we're looking at either 10 and 6 or 12 and 4 between everybody's split opinions.
10 and 6 sounds reasonable.
Yeah, but opinions are like assholes. I don't give a shit about them. So
just spread them and shit talks anyways.
The thing is that we're basically, after going through this, we're still looking and going, hey, Arizona is going to be a double-digit win team.
Yes.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're going to be that sneaky team that everybody's going to sleep on, and they're going to smash you right in the mouth.
So in that division,
outside of D-Hop and Drake, why? I mean, even them, they're going later in the rounds. So, like, you guys picked Kirk up where? 7 or 8?
No,
9th round, maybe.
9th?
Today, Sean and I, yeah. You picked him up in the 14th.
I got him in the 14th in the MI one. And
I got him at in the 9th or something like that in the DA.
he went the 9th on the O Nuts draft.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's like, and shoot.
Where's Drake going?
It's like, where the heck did Fitzgerald get taken?
Drake, depending on the draft.
He's not even going anywhere.
Second, third, yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Larry Fitzgerald is not going to be your top receiver running down the field.
No, he's going to be your slot guy.
Ward, who's not going to drop a pass.
Right. He's going to be your slot.
And in the, I'm looking at the board right now. In the Ohio draft, Fitzgerald wasn't even taken at all.
No, because we went hard running backs.
No, I'm just saying. I think on the DA, I think somebody grabbed him. I think somebody grabbed him on the DA.
I believe so. I think it was Aaron.
I was gonna say, I think Aaron grabbed him on the DA, but right now, like I said, I'm looking at the Ohio board, and Fitzgerald never got drafted. Renfro got drafted ahead. Williams, Campbell, Slayton, Westbrook, Justin Jefferson. No Larry Fitzgerald drafted at all.
See, I like Fitzgerald. I think I'm just on that person. I'm that person that's like, it's his time. You know, is he really going to produce?
All right, boys, I got to get going here. Sorry to cut you off like that, Akers.
No, you're good.
All right, it's been fun. Catch you on the flip side, boys.
Later.
Yep. Have a good night.
Later.
Yeah, Akers, I'm kind of the same way. It's every year you're just waiting for this is going to be the year where he just fades. You're just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
I mean, he's the top receiver. I'm not going to take that away from him. It's just, I don't know. With D-Hop over there, it may help him get the ball more because they're going to end up double teaming D-Hop. But it's going to leave open either Christian's going to be running down the field further. Because like I said, Fitzgerald's not going to be that person. I'm not going to run 50 yards down the field to catch a pass. He's going to be running 10 or 15.
And on ESPN's thing, it says Hopkins, Kirk, and Fitzgerald all as starting wide receivers. They're not even listing it out differently as far as, all right, you're running a 3 wide receiver set the whole time. They're not literally narrowing it down.
What the hell?
All right, guys. Like Doug, I need to get out of here. I got to get up.
We're on overtime.
Before you leave, Zolt, I just want to say,
yo,
I won't be able to make it for the next couple of months because I'll be bowling on Wednesday nights. So I just want to say thank you to George, Zolt, Mike, Suds, and everybody else that's been a part of the Dueling Aces. Thank you for letting me come on and bullshit with you guys on sports and everything. Hopefully I can give you a comment or two when I'm bowling. But I just want to say thank you so much for letting me be on this part. So thank you.
Well, like I said, don't fret because it looks like our Tuesday night ordeal may still occur.
Okay.
So
moving to Tuesdays?
No.
There will be a different setup for a Tuesday night deal.
But I just want to say thank you because I enjoy coming on Wednesday nights and talking sports with you guys and just bullshitting with you guys because it takes me away from all the other crap that's going on in this world. So I want to say thank you so much. Hopefully I can be back on Wednesday night here. But I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for letting me be part of this. So thank you.
It was great riffing back and forth with you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said,
All right.
I'll be in touch and I'll let you know about the Tuesday night ordeal because I've already been actually talking with Dave about it too. So he may be gone from here, but he'll be somewhere.
I'll still put a line in that says F you Akers.
Right.
That was another thing that was funny about it was Holly was like, how are you going to bowl Wednesday night if I'm bowling? I go, what do you mean you're bowling? I was like, Ryan asked me to sub for him. And I go, oh, wait, that's right. You are bowling. She's supposed to be bowling with Brian and them.
I'm still trying to look for a fifth guy. So, oh, well.
He's like, I'm out.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Later, bud.
Out.
I was going to say with that, I am going to wrap it up because I got to run the commercials. So I want to thank everybody and thank Sean and Big for jumping in and,
thanks for having us.
Doing their draft simultaneously as we've been going along too and having a good time talking about almost everything, a little bit of everything.
Always fun.
And sounds like, wow, 18 round draft. Jesus. Somebody Whoever commissioned that needed to be smacked.
Oh, he's a little crazy, but yeah, at least it went pretty quick. It was done in just a little over 2 hours.
Right, that's
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Oh,
even
no,
with even with flexing for the kicker spot, I mean, 18 rounds is way you're pulling fourth string guys. Good Lord.
yeah.
But thank you guys once again. Really do appreciate that.
Always enjoy it, George. Thanks for having us on, buddy.
You guys are
Have a
very
good one.
welcome. And we're catching your guys' show for start and sits this upcoming Sunday, correct?
Well, yeah, a little bit for Thursdays being the first game, but then we'll go to the full start sets a week from this Sunday for the first week of NFL. So.
And we definitely want to have you on next Wednesday before that so that we can pretty much give everybody, the options of, what they want to do for that as well, if you'd like.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'd love to have you back on, and especially
Anytime.
since
Anytime I have time. Yeah.
we'll be going over the game previews anyway. So
Yeah.
we'd love to have you back if you guys would like.
Yep, I'll bring my glass. You guys bring the beer.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fantastic.
All right.
Well, you all better hope Cleveland has a good year because you're going to hear it every Wednesday.
I'll see.
Baker's going to be top 10 quarterback. I'm telling you, bud. Just get ready for a great offense. It's going to be something.
I'm going to crush you every Wednesday if they hit you.
That's all right. I can take it but I'm telling you, Baker's top 10. I'll go out on the limb. I'm not
I
afraid.
don't say that. I don't see why he shouldn't be.
Yeah. I don't know
Because
who
he rolls to the right every time. That's why he's not going to be.
No, Freddie Kitchens had him roll to the right every time.
Oh, you think that's why he rolled to the right?
Of course.
Well, I think that's part of it. It's not all, but no.
Because his best wide receiver, which is supposed to be Odell Beckham, who's standing on the left. You want to roll away from your best wide receiver. That is the Cleveland Browns motto. Go fuck ourselves.
Wow, trust me, we've been Browns fans since '99 when they really started fucking themselves. So yeah, I get it. Trust me.
All right, Baker was
Painful being a Browns fan.
Say good night, Gracie.
Yeah.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
All right, gents. Like I said, I'm going to turn around and roll up the commercial wagon here.
All right.
And like I said, we'll thank you very much, and we'll catch you guys up on your show Sunday morning at 7 a.m. And then catch up with you guys next Wednesday as well. We'd love to have you.
All right, we'll be there, George. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Here, Mike.
All righty. Commercial. Dueling Aces, proud to be a part of Redline Radio. Detroit Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of this station. Save 10% off your order when you mention Redline Radio. Serving 2 locations in Cleveland. The East Side, 480 East 200th Street. Phone number is 216-531-7373. And the West Side, 4941 Pearl Road. Phone number 216-398-7373. It is the home of the Detroit Auto Parts Studio. Helping Hands Moving Services. Phone numbers 216-682-6955. Ask for Dave or Jen and mention Redline Radio for 10% off your moving needs. Cater Printing for your custom screen print, embroidery, and promotional item needs. Located at 9925 Royalton Road, Unit D, in North Royalton, Ohio. You can reach Amy at 440-668-1579 or check them out online, caterprinting.com. K&M Towing, 13011 Bel Air.
Shut up and sit down.